So
Okay.
can't be no curses this year. No.
All right. Hello, everybody who is just joining in with us. I'll promote the stream in just a moment, but let me.
Can't be no curses this year. No.
All right, LeBlanc, can you speak?
Hello.
All right. Hang on, I'm listening to it.
Hello.
It doesn't sound that great. What if I try this? Okay, no. All right. We're just gonna have to work with that, I guess.
Hang on, I'm listening to it.
Yeah, it's not like the greatest quality, but all right. Let me get the stream booted up here, and ready to go. We'll do like our little preview and stuff. We'll talk about some of the trades that happened because I know that's going to be worth discussing. But yeah, it's a yearly tradition that we do a live stream for the NHL draft every single year. Now, 2023 was when LeBlanc started coming in with me, but I have been doing this for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drafts now, I guess. So here we are for our 6th one. I am very excited once again because for the 5th straight year, my two teams are picking in the top 10. So it just makes me so excited. But yeah, we'll get ready to get started here in just a moment. LeBlanc, do you want to get us started here with some of the news around the league today?
Oh, where do we begin?
Where do we begin? Yes.
I'm gonna go with what the biggest bombshell was, and that was the Noah Dobson trade.
Yes, that was the biggest one. Dobson to the Montreal Canadiens in exchange for the 16th and 17th overall pick, and then Emil Heineman as well. Yeah, very. I'll let you say your thoughts first.
It's a big boy move by Montreal. I'll say that it's a big boy move. This move really solidifies their right side because the right side is now, I think it's Dobson, Hudson, and I'm trying to remember. It's not Map. No, Mapson's left, and I'm blanking on a name.
Yeah, whoever's not Jack Guy, right? Whoever is down.
No. I think it's Mayu.
Yeah, Mayu.
Like their right side is set for next couple years, I would say safely. Left side still needs some work, but Montreal wanted to trade one of those picks for an impact player. I was like, no, what? We'll take both of them. It's a weaker draft. I guess we can get them both for Dobson. Then they get Dobson on an 8-year extension, which is perfect. I'm a little concerned about the AAV. Dobson's coming off one of I think it's actually his worst seasons of his rookie year.
Yeah, I don't like the AAV. I actually think the trade's pretty good. Like the trade, I think both teams made out solid in the deal. What I'm not a fan of is the contract. I don't like the contract whatsoever. Ignore the clock, by the way. I don't know what the problem is with that. I'll turn that off real quick. Hang on. I don't know why that's what it is. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the contract, if I'm being completely honest with you. I like the trade. The Islanders did a good job. They get 2 first-round picks, which are still first-round picks. Like, I saw some Montreal fans trying to justify it, and I'm like, well, it's still 2 pretty good first-round picks. Like, whether it's, 6th and 7th overall or 16th and 17th overall, it's still first-round picks. And I think that matters in a sense. So, yeah. As well as that, too, Charlie Coyle and Miles Wood are off to Columbus.
I really don't like that trade for Columbus.
In exchange for Brindley, 77th overall pick, and then a 4th or a 3rd or a 2nd in 2027 as well. I mean, I don't hate it for Columbus, but it's not the greatest move in the world. Colorado clears up cap space. You wanted to do that, so I think they did a very good job. But yeah, just overall, it doesn't look like a good trade for the Blue Jackets. Just I don't think that's really gonna move the needle a ton in terms of them trying to make the playoffs next season. But you can take it what you will, I guess. Again, I'm sure there's gonna be trades once we get into the draft itself. There always is. But we're looking at about 20 minutes here to get started. But let's talk about some of the signings that have happened around the league. Starting off with, let's do John Tavares first off. Signed a 4-year, $4.38 million contract. This is about what I expected from John Tavares, so I think it's honestly a good move.
Yeah, Tavares gives at least kind of a really big hometown discount. I would say on the open market. On the open market, he probably still could have gotten a $6.5, $7 million contract.
Yeah, exactly.
But he wants to stay in Toronto. He's from there, so very good contract by the Leafs and Tavares.
Yeah, I thought it was a good deal, so I'm a big fan of that. As well as that too, Sam Bennett is not going to the open market. He signed a 8-year, $8 million contract as well with the Florida Panthers. So he is staying in Florida after saying so many times, I'm not effing leaving. He's definitely not leaving, that's for sure. So you can kind of count that out there 100%. But I think that's a solid deal. We saw rumors of him getting like $10 million, and I was not really intrigued about that whatsoever. But, yeah, just not too bad of a contract. Crafting this up here. But, yeah, that's pretty much all the news today. There's been some other contract signings. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more over the next couple of days. However, LeBlanc, do you want to hop into the just like overall draft preview? What is the top 5 looking like right now?
So, in my opinion, Schaefer is going to be the number 1 overall pick. Spoiler alert. Unless something drastic happens, Schaefer should be number 1. Number 2, I don't think the Sharks are set on taking Misa at 2. I feel like it's going to be either Misa or Frondell. And you can say vice versa for Chicago, unless Chicago wants to go off the board, which I would not be surprised if Chicago does go off the board. It happens all the time where you think, oh, this guy's a top 3 pick, and then, they fall to like 7.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
I think number 4 is where it starts. This is where the draft starts. Because I have no idea what Utah's going to
do. Me neither. Are they going to trade that pick? Are they going to go center? I don't know.
Like the names I see around that pick are Caleb Desnoyers, Brady Martin, Roger McQueen, Porter Martone, James Hagan. Like those are 5 names I just said.
Yes. What's up, Bond? What's up, Cadence? What's up, point guard? Yeah. And so there's a lot of speculation with that 4th overall pick.
5 for me. 5. I expect Porter Martone to be number 5th overall pick.
5. I haven't heard a lot of noise about. Nashville's been quiet, so I'm wondering if something might happen there, but
it's kind of weird because Trotz isn't a quiet GM.
Yeah, that's weird. Like I mean, maybe it's just the noise from San Jose and Utah, but I really haven't heard anything about Nashville. So, honestly, I think that it's going to be very interesting. I mean, again, we can say all I want about my 2 teams, Utah and Philadelphia. We'll get into those here in just a moment. But, LeBlanc, who do you think in terms of, like, risers in this draft? Who do you think is somebody that's really going to shock us at where they go?
I'm going to say Justin Carbonneau. I think I've been saying that for a couple weeks now on the pod, saying I think Carbonneau is going to go higher than we expect him to. And I think I said I can see him sneaking into the top 10.
Anybody else you think could rise?
Well, I'm going to go to my mock draft because
Yeah, I really think Jake O'Brien's going to shock some people. Like, Brady Martin's the obvious one, but I think Jake O'Brien could really rise up boards.
I don't believe in the Martin hype because of his size. And we always hear it, oh, smaller guys drop in the draft. I'm still of the belief that that's going to happen.
Yes, I am also of that belief. But I think we haven't really heard a lot of noise around that in the last couple of days. Or last couple of weeks, not even just the last couple of days, in terms of Martin. Like, we heard something like a couple weeks out, but now this week we haven't really heard a lot. So I'm wondering what could come of that. But overall, it's going to be very interesting. I should say that to the right of LeBlanc is the board. So we did this last year. We have the Google Sheets set up, first overall to 32nd overall. All of the picks are in there. We'll put all of them in there. The player, the team. We'll do all that because obviously we want to keep track of that stuff. But yeah, this is going to be a very interesting draft. LeBlanc, who do you think somebody that's going to be a faller? My guy that I really look at is Caleb Desnoyers. I've been hearing him a lot.
I think it's Caleb Desnoyers, unless, I just don't know puck.
It's not impossible.
I think Desnoyers goes at 4 or he drops. And I think in our final mock, we had him slipping out of the top 10.
We did. I know in the Nordcast one as well, we had him pretty low also. So, again, I think this guy had just exciting, but, like, we don't have, I don't feel the hype around him, and I don't know why, but he could go top like 10, maybe even top 5 if somebody's really high on him. Yes, Bon. I do agree. I think Justin Carbonell could really move up. He's been rising up some boards, so I agree with that.
I'm just gonna say they're doing a bit on Schaefer and how his mom passed away.
Yeah.
I just don't know how, like, every interview I see him do, he talk about it. I don't know how he doesn't, like, break up inside.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Like, I mean, I think it's kind of hard to, describe it, but yeah, it definitely, like, what he's been through, losing his mother and then losing he lost another mother figure. I think it was might have been his godmother.
Mom.
His what mom?
His billet mom.
Yeah, so he lost his billet mom. Just like 2 losses like that. One of them to cancer, the other to, I think, actually suicide is pretty terrible. And the fact that he's going and he's still doing this and he's going to get picked first overall is just, it's unbelievable, honestly.
Yeah, I think he's going to be an emotion when he gets picked first overall.
I think it is too. I think the emotion's really going to get to him. So I agree with that. But yeah, I guess we can kind of go through like some of the prospects that we think are going to be very interesting to watch out for. I just want to start off with, first and foremost, let's head over to James Higgins, because we have been hearing things about Higgins over the last couple of days, saying that he might go as high as 3 or 2 or be as low as 10. So what we're hearing on Higgins is apparently we might not hear his name for a little bit, which is kind of interesting, I'm not going to lie.
So I do this thing where the day before the draft, I stay up super late. And I go through all the mock drafts and I compare them all.
You sure you do that every day? No, I'm kidding.
And the one thing that was constant, this is all the big networks' final mock drafts. James Higgins was never in the same spot.
Yeah, he's been moving around, really fluctuating. With ours, he's been pretty consistent, but yeah.
Higgins has been, I think, as high as 3rd overall, but I don't see him going 3rd overall. To as low as I had a mock have him going 11th to Pittsburgh.
That'd be diabolical. If he's 11th to the Penguins, that's absolutely diabolical.
Also, if he slips past Boston, Higgins might happen.
Not impossible. Yeah, I think that could happen, but I don't think I'm going to tell you right now, Philadelphia is really interested in him. I don't think he gets past Philly.
I don't think he gets past Philly.
Yeah. Like, I really think he's going to go to one of my 2 teams. Like, and I'm very happy about that because I've been wanting this kid since the start. And the fact that he's dropped here, I've said it in the videos, I'm like, how the hell is this kid dropping? Like, he must have an attitude problem or something. Like, why is he dropping? Like, I don't understand. Maybe it's because there's more hype around Frondell, but it's like, it's not the same thing as Mitchkov, but some of it is the same. Like,
I'm going to ask you this, though. Going off of Higgins real quick.
You think Higgins goes to the Ducks?
Are you going to be shocked if Frondell goes number 2?
Will I be shocked?
Yeah.
No. Now that I've been hearing about it and I've processed it, I won't be shocked. Do I think it's the right move?
No, I don't think it's...
Probably not, but, I mean, it's not like it.
In my final mock, I have Frondell going to the Sharks.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's what we've been hearing. So.
But I think Misa is the best player in the draft. I think we said that over and over again throughout this process. I think Misa is the player with the highest ceiling in the draft.
Yeah, he's better. I think he's better than anybody, including Schaefer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly.
But Now that Dobson's gone, you kind of have to take Schaefer.
Yeah, they're taking Schaefer. Like, that's not happening. That's happening, but that doesn't mean that he's not the best. He's the best player in the draft because he went the highest rank. So yeah, I think Misa is going to be better than him. I don't like. What scares me with Schaefer is the sample size. Like, that's just what scares me.
Yeah, but like I'm saying this after World Juniors, he showed out for Canada. Like, he made the team so much better.
He did, but he also got hurt in the World Juniors and didn't play again. So that's the other problem there with Schaefer. What about and I've really been intrigued with this guy. We talked about Denoyer, we talked about Frondel. What about Victor Eklund? Because Eklund was ranked really high on some boards, and in our mocks and in other mocks, he's been going just outside the top 10. What is going on with Eklund? I don't really know.
Eklund, it's a size. It's got. I know it's sizing, but like Eklund's fallen. Like, I think Detroit might not take him anymore. Actually, if he's there.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a ton of talent there in this kid, and I don't know why he's, like, rumored to be going so low. I don't get it. So I guess we'll have to see, but that's going to be interesting.
I'm just on FanDuel because I always like to keep track of, the odds to who's going to get picked. The odds have changed drastically now 10 minutes before the draft starts. So I mean to tell you them.
Yeah.
So number one, that you can't even bet on it. It's basically a sure thing.
It's Schaefer. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, minus means they're the favorite. Minus 750 to go number 2, Michael Misa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because before that was at minus 400 earlier today. Go third. It's now Frondel minus 550, which is an increase. Number 4 is where it gets interesting though. I put $1 on McQueen going number 4 because I know Ryan Smith likes to take big swings. Okay. It's now, and it was minus for Desnoyers earlier in the day. It's now minus 310 for James Higgins.
I'm sorry. I will be shocked if Roger McQueen goes 4th overall. I will be blown away.
It's my final mock. I have him going 4 because, there's always some shock.
There always is. You're right. You got a good point.
And then number 5 is minus only 100, only 100. So it's not a big underdog. Is Caleb Desnoyers.
Yeah, for Desnoyers be rumored. Like, I think Desnoyers could go 5. Like, I've heard that rumor a lot. Yeah, so we talked about Eklund. What about, and we already mentioned him a little bit, but what about Roger McQueen? The injury with, or not the injury, like the overall just like health of this kid is a little bit of a concern for some scouts, but at 6'6", potential to be Tage Thompson. Is he the biggest risk in the draft, do you think?
McQueen?
Yes.
I think McQueen is, I'm going to compare this to last year's draft. I think McQueen is less of a risk than Lindstrom was.
All right.
And I honestly think he should be a top 5 pick. I think a team should take that shot at him. The back fracture was a one-time thing.
So do you think we're going to get shocked by that?
Confirmed it.
Yeah.
McQueen, before his back injury, McQueen was a certified top 5 pick. Like, not even close.
Yeah. And then
I would hate for him to fall all the way out of the top 10.
Yeah, that'd be insane. I'd be shocked, honestly. All right, let me put on the point, make sure this isn't too loud.
Why is Lyndon Laga singing on my screen?
All right, here we go.
I have Anton Frondel playing the piano. What's going on?
Draft begins in 9.5 minutes, everybody. Yes, Bond. Bennett did get paid 8x8. It's pretty good, actually.
Sportsnet is so goofy sometimes.
Yeah, I'm also, probably a little bit behind.
Okay. And I was like, oh, I didn't expect it. I know he plays in the queue, but I'm like, damn, he has a really thick French accent. Realize he's actually from Quebec.
Yeah, honestly. He's going to be very intriguing. There's always a player that goes in the first round that's a big surprise. Who do you think that's going to be?
So I'm going to go to the last couple years we had this happen. Last year, I think we was back at Seneca.
Well, Seneca was the high pick. Yeah.
Okay. And then there was Yakimchuk last year.
Easton Cowan the year before.
Easton Cowan. Oh, you're talking the whole first round. I meant just the top 10.
I meant first round, not just top 10.
some team is going to take a swing, I think, at Mason West.
Yeah, the football kid. I guess that's going to be interesting.
He's Michigan State, though, for hockey.
Yeah, he's going to hockey. So that'll be intriguing. Well, he obviously asked the question, hey, are you committed to football or are you committed to hockey? Multi-sport athlete is insane. But, yeah. All right, let me...
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, Riker Lee's a guy that's rising on boards.
Yeah, Riker Lee's one that I've saw a lot. All right, the timer that I have set up on my screen currently is the timer until the actual draft starts, just so everybody knows.
Go to my notes. I had a whole note here.
Hearing second round for Mason West?
Early second, probably.
Yeah, he's probably going to be an early second. I don't think he goes late first. But
you never know. Some teams might trade up.
Wow, this looks weird. Seeing the decentralized version of the draft. Ooh, that's weird.
It's going to be weird this year. This is the first year. I think it's the only year they're going to do the centralized draft.
Yeah, I think they're going back to the regular after this year. So, yeah, just.
I love how weird. They committed we're changing it. Then not even a year in. No, go back. No.
They're like, oh, we don't like this. It's too much money.
Gary, yeah. I don't like this, Gary.
Very, very.
Gary!
don't get the Gary chants going. Very, very weird. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Oh, okay. So
I think Blake Fiddler is a kid to watch out for going in the mid first round.
What's that?
Early mid first round, Blake Fiddler's a guy to watch.
Yeah, Blake Fiddler's been going up boards, so I'm interested about him.
He's just so big.
Yeah, he's so freaking huge. I mean, if you have size, you have a good chance at going. So, yeah, there's some excitement there. I'm just looking through some of the players.
I have my late round sleepers. I don't have my first round sleepers though. I'm trying to find it.
The Sphere was money. Oh, the Sphere was incredible. I love the Sphere.
I'll be honest. I go back to the Sphere.
The Sphere should be an every year thing. That was so cool.
Yeah.
All right, we got about 5.5 minutes till the start of the draft. Anybody have some wild draft predictions that you think's gonna happen? Anybody have any? What'd you say?
Chat. What we thinking?
What we thinking? I'm trying to think of one that I have. I think that I think McQueen's gonna go very high, and people are gonna be very shocked about that. Or somebody, or Ravensburgen's gonna go higher than we expect. That I think could happen as well. So we'll see. But obviously they'll get.
Brady Martin's not at the draft. He's on the farm.
No, he's on the farm. I'm like, I mean, okay, cool. I was like, all right.
He's a farm kid though. So
he is. Yeah, he is. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying it's bad to be a farm kid, but
now they're showing on screen his schedule. Wake up at 5 a.m. Do chores from 6 to 8. Feed the cows.
Oh, 5 a.m.
Hitting and training 10:30 to 2.
A top 5 pick will be traded down. I think if there's only one team that I think would trade down, and it'd be Nashville.
I think it's gonna. The only one I could see is Utah.
Yeah, maybe Utah. The return has to be good. I'm sorry, I'm hearing so much stuff with the Islanders. I just don't think the Islanders are gonna be able to get it done. Those 2 picks. First and foremost, Utah. You're picking the worst year to go into the top 5, as well, because Utah. They don't really need the sense to get 2 more first-round picks. They don't really need to do that. They're lucky they're even a 4th overall, or otherwise they'd be 14th.
If I'm Utah, I might as well just take one of the top players. This is a weaker draft too. But I'm saying this as the Islanders though. You have 1st overall. You're already going to get the best player in the draft in your eyes. Those 2 picks, keep them.
Yeah, I mean if you're trying to kickstart a rebuild, that's how you do it. I mean, again, I know you want to, getting Higgins and Schaefer would be so awesome for that core. But honestly, like even just getting like 2 lower prospects and guys like whoever is on the board at that point, like Braden Coots or Carter Bear if he's there, or who knows? Who knows who the hell's going to be there at that point?
Ooh, I have a take for you.
Oh,
Where
God.
do you think Ravensburger is going to go?
So Ravensburger, I think I actually want him to go to Philly at the 31st overall pick.
So in my last mock, I had Ravensburger going to Philly at 31.
Okay, yeah. So I think he's going to be towards the end of the first round if he's in the first round. I don't think he goes any higher than like 25th. Like I need to look at the actual order because I don't have the order on my screen right now. I got some elite prospects draft guides, and then I also have the Hockey News' notebook here as well. LeBlanc actually did write down the last couple of overall draft picks in like the last couple of drafts. So if you want to go over like the first overall pick,
according to Block.
According to Block, these are James stats. Lestat boy James here. So yeah, who has gone first overall in the last couple of years?
If you're looking at basically for most of the lottery, I did the last 5 players get drafted, and then after 15, I put the most notable player to be drafted at that spot the past 10 years.
Okay.
So since we're starting at number 1, last 5 first overall picks have been Matt Celebrini. In 2024, 2023, it was Connor Bedard.
Okay.
22, Slavkovsky. 21, Owen Power. And 2020 was Alexis Lafreniere.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
So if you look at the overall, it's kind of a mixed bag. You have two. I think you have 2 really good players there. Like I say, like elite players. Slavkovsky and Lafreniere are good players. I'm not going to say they're. don't want to say they're great because I think they've underwhelmed a little bit as first overall picks. And Owen Power has just. I'm going to be blunt here. It's been a bit of disappointment as a first overall pick.
They don't go first overall in a redraft. I'm just telling you that right now. So, yeah, the last couple of years have been a little underwhelming. Besides the last 2, like Bedard and Celebrini were good. The years prior, it's kind of been like under the circumstances, it's been a little bit underwhelming. Oh God, what?
I think Utah just traded down.
What? Where you see that?
Okay, so this is the same dude who broke the Dobson trade. Like I was telling you, remember that?
Okay. I'm not going to believe it until I see an actual source.
Have agreed in principle to trade that would send the 4th overall pick as well as a later pick to the Islanders for 16 and 17, as well as another player working to find out details, but it seems close to be getting done. The Isles want Higgins.
Bruh. Okay.
I don't know if that's. I'm going to take it with a grain of salt, though.
I don't believe that until I see it from a big source.
Yeah. Like, this is. My buddy sends me this, and I'll give him this. He got the morning right. The morning he was correct, so I'm going to trust it a little bit.
All right, here we go. Getting ready to get started here in just a couple of minutes. Let me put up the good old Islanders logo. I got Twitter open to see if anything happens. But I'm not believing that until I see it from Friedman or Pagnotta or LeBron.
I 100% agree, but it's there.
Because there was the same thing about Keandre Miller you said a couple of hours ago, and I'm like,
yeah, but I don't know if that was, I don't know if that was true or not. So I think he have a grain of salt.
There has to be a bigger return coming, though. There's no way. Like it has to.
There's
like
no way.
There's no like Utah. I don't think Utah does it. Utah should not do it as a Utah fan myself, because. Look, I get it. Like, Higgins, like, I want Higgins on one of those 2 teams. But for Utah, like, what are they going to do with later picks? They don't need a 16th and 17th overall pick. They're already a lock for the playoffs. You might as well just go and draft whoever's there, honestly. And I'm going to be honest, unless if you're getting a good... unless if you're getting, like, a center back in return...
The only center I could see them, it can't be Barzal.
It can't be. Well, I mean, Maybe they will, but like I would be very shocked if that happens. What's up, Bryson?
Can't see Horvat.
Yeah,
Actually, maybe I could see Horvat.
I would hate that. He's not a first line center. Like Hagens would be perfect. Hagens fits everything that Utah wants. All right. Live in Los Angeles, the NHL draft. Let's get ready to get started here in just a couple of minutes. The prospects are still filing to their seats. We'll hear from Gary Bettman, and then the Islanders will get on the clock.
There's also been a whisper that this isn't from the same guys. It's from Rebecca Freeman that Crosby might be willing to play somewhere else.
That's interesting.
It's not loud though. It's very quiet.
I did hear some chatter about the Sharks, but I don't think that if you're wondering if the Islanders are going to do something, I don't think that it's going to go down that road. Like I don't think the Isles have the assets to get second overall. I'm sorry.
The Islanders getting second overall is not happening. That's not happening. I feel like it's going to happen because the Sharks want to trade the pick altogether for another impact player.
Yeah, and I mean, like, unless if they do trade Matthew Barzal, can't see that happening. All right.
Trading up to 4 is a big thing.
Yeah. All right, one of the last things we're going to do before we get started here, let's do our top 5 mock. Me and you. Who do we think is going to go 1 to 5? I'll let you go first.
So, Batman's announcing all the picks. It's just like how they do with the NBA draft.
Did you just hear a word I said?
Kind of. Sorry, I was paying attention.
We're doing a top 5 mock before we get started here. Who do you think is going 1 to 5?
Sorry. I was listening to, they were saying how the drafts were going to work.
Hang on a second, Bryce. I'll let you know your thoughts in a second. All right, LeBlanc, go.
If I'm doing right now, I think it's going to go number 1, Schaefer. Number 2, I'm going to go Misa. Rondell, and then I'm going to say Brady Martin.
Okay. And then 5 to Nashville?
Caleb Desnoyers.
Okay. Mine, I'm going Schaefer 1, Frondell 2, Misa 3, Hagens 4, and then go Martone 5. All right. Yeah, Bryson, I like the Noah Dobson trade. I don't like the contract. That's my biggest thing with it. I think that it's a good ad for Montreal. It really solidifies the right side, getting a guy like him, but I don't like the $9.5 million. I get it, the cap's going up, and I guess you just had to do it, but I'm really not a big fan of it, to be honest with you guys. But, all right. So we're in commercial break right now. I don't know when this is going to start. It never starts at the actual time, so it probably won't start till 7:15.
Like, bro, come on, let's go.
It won't start till probably 7:15. I hate to say it. Or 7:15 Eastern time. It's like 4 p.m. there. It's kind of wild to think.
That's right. They're 3 hours behind.
Yeah. Exactly. Ooh, you know what I never did? I never actually, whatever. Doesn't really matter. All right. Already been live for a half hour.
The biggest shock would be if Misa falls to 4.
I'll cry. I'll cry if he goes to Utah. Still in commercial break, everybody. But thank you all so much for tuning in, and we really do appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. Be greatly appreciated. No, we can't show the draft. It's copyright.
Brother, we have the board, though.
Yeah, we have the board. Best we can do. Cole Reshny ranked 17th. Do you think he's going to be there by the time he gets to Ottawa?
Here's my thought. I want Cole Reshny. However, Ottawa does not draft undersized players.
So you think they're going to go Nesbitt? Because Nesbitt...
Here's the thing. I won't be disappointed
is 6'4".
if they go Nesbitt. But I would feel like I want someone else.
Okay.
There's a Russian kid named Daniil Prokhorov.
I don't know if he goes that high, though.
He feels like a Senators player, though. 6'6".
Do you think they're going to go in the direction of a center?
They kind of need I think they need if I can't see them drafting another defenseman unless one of the good right-handers is still available. Like, if Logan Hensler's there, I wouldn't mind drafting Logan Hensler.
Okay.
Boo! Boo!
Okay, I'm guessing Gary Bettman is up to the podium. I haven't seen Bettman yet.
They're cheering for him. What happened to the league I love?
Ugh.
They're cheering. No.
All right.
No.
Yeah, I'm definitely a little bit delayed because Bettman just came out. I hear some boos. In there.
Dude, that's just me. Just me. You can hear that from LA. It's that loud.
You can hear that in LA from Ottawa. Okay. See if I can speed it up a little bit.
You go over like the Midwest, you just hear boo, boo,
boo. It's not what it used to be.
Hold the draft somewhere northeast though. Oh, buddy, there'll be some boos. Oh.
He really has to say every pick. This is gonna suck.
So I'll be honest, it's probably gonna be faster though. Because every time they think we want to thank the Florida Panthers and winning the Stanley Cup, blah, 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 blah. And then, I love going to blank city. Yay!
This is such a nice place. Beautiful environment. Well, no, they have no LeBlanc. Gary Bettman's not announcing all of them because they're going to have random people announcing them, remember?
Oh, it's true.
Like Goo Goo Dolls is announcing the Sabres pick. I forget who's announcing the other ones.
I know
there's a few others.
George Kittle from the Niners is announcing Nashville's pick.
Yes, so this is gonna take long. This ain't gonna be freaking moving fast ahead. But
why are we having in memoriams on the screen for the? They're showing all the teams like draft headquarters. It's like they all died.
What? What the fuck? I want to see that.
Like they're here with us. But not they're here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's funny because half of them aren't gonna do anything. I'm surprised Florida is even like there. None of them are. Oh my god! All the Florida ones weren't even in the room. They were all like leaving. It looked like Jesus. They're not even in the room, bro. Well, they don't pick till fucking like the 6th round, so
they're just like
we're gonna go party with the players. Christ. All right, get ready for. I guess all the players are standing up.
It's weird seeing Bettman work a crowd, though.
It is weird. Oh my god, look at all of them. There's Misa. This feels so weird. This just does not look like the NHL draft. What happened to the league I love? All right. All right. Let me I'll turn up a little
marvels of technology. Gary, give it up.
In addition, we will make sure that moments after each player is
they're just going in and it just needs a big ass screen.
Marvels of technology with his new team and fans. We'll do that by visiting what we call the NHL Draft House.
What?
So while we're on the subject, we're going to take a visit of our own.
What's the NHL Draft House? What?
It's a big ass FaceTime room.
Bro, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, wow, it's got like all the other first overall picks. One is not like the others. What is Uri Slavkovsky doing there, bro? All these Hall of Famers and Uri Slavkovsky's there.
You know, they have to include the Habs.
Jesus Christ. This is insane. Oh, my God.
All right, they're on the clock.
On the clock? All right. Well, I'm
They have 3
definitely
minutes.
I'm definitely behind you.
They have 3 minutes.
Oh my God, they have 3 minutes?
Good luck to you and all of your colleagues around.
All right, let me start the clock.
So, here we go. The first selection.
All right,
2020
here we go.
Upper Deck.
All right, Isles are on the clock for the first overall pick in the 2025 NHL draft. I can't imagine it's going to take all the 3 minutes, but I guess we'll have to see.
I forgot they hired Ryan Bowness. He was Ottawa's former assistant GM.
That is, yeah. Yeah, oh my God, they did hire a bonus. Yeah, you're right. All right, LeBlanc, all I ask is that you wait to say the pick until I get to it, because you're definitely going to be a little bit ahead of me, or a lot ahead of me, actually.
We'll do the thing where I mute up and everyone just sees my reaction.
Yes, that'll be what it is.
Oh, you don't get that for my pick though. You will hear it raw.
Unless you want to pause for like a couple of seconds, and then I don't even know if you can do that.
I can pause.
Just do it for like 10 seconds. Oh, pick is in. What the hell? That was fast.
Mine doesn't even say that yet. Oh, there we go. Pick us in.
All right, first overall.
This is what I like about the NHL. Like, they're right to the point. They don't like, oh, we're gonna wait around.
They're still showing Schaefer highlights. Looks like it is gonna be him. I don't think that should surprise anybody. All right, let's hurry it up here, because that didn't even take a minute. That was fast.
They're like, no, we know.
No, we know.
what
We know.
want.
Let's just speed this along.
Oh, here we go.
Stop talking, Emily Kaplan.
All right, they announced it on my end.
Not yet. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to pause for a little bit, because I'm literally just now getting to it.
With the first overall selection in the 2025 NHL draft,
16,
the New
17,
York Islanders
18,
are proud to
19,
select
20,
from the
21, 22.
All right, Matthew Schaefer, it's official. First overall to the New York Islanders. Now this guy, insane amount of talent. By far the best defenseman in this draft. LeBlanc, you can unpause.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
What are you doing?
20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There we go.
All right.
Matthew up now.
Matthew Schaefer. Yeah, I shouldn't be too far behind now. All right, Matthew Schaefer, first overall to the New York Islanders. So this shouldn't be a surprise. We knew Schaefer was going to be the first overall pick. The overall talent from this kid is unbelievable. The overall defensive play, he can move the puck very well, has a good offensive, good defensive side. The best case scenario for this kid is Roman Josi. Do you think that's a right comparison?
I can see similar styles to Roman Josi, yeah, but I wouldn't say he's like a complete, like, Josi.
Yeah. Schaefer, 6'2", 186 pounds. Born in Hamilton, Ontario, is not even 18 years old yet, which makes me feel very weird. I'm older than this kid. But now, officially, as of right now, the San Jose Sharks are on the clock. And here's where things get really interesting.
Everybody's jabbing him up. Bro, just get to the stage.
All right.
There we go. Finally got to the stage after multiple 20, dap-ups by everybody else. It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, I think I'm like just behind you. All right, so San Jose is on the clock, I believe. Oh, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a very long time. But there you go, history made. Matthew Schaefer, first overall to the New York Islanders. Oh, that's awesome.
That's great. They put the cancer ribbon on the.
Oh, look at his dad. Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's awesome. Oh man. Now he's gonna have a little FaceTime session with the GM. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even. Oh my god. I can't even imagine that. I guess San Jose's not on the clock.
Are we gonna hear every conversation with the team and player tonight?
I freaking hope not. We'll be here for 5 hours. No, but I'm fine with this. It's the first overall pick.
Oh, it's different. I like it.
Oh man. Who is that? Oh man. It's wild. Oh my god. I can't even. I can't.
There's a lot of good players here tonight, but the Matthew, the hockey player, is outstanding. The human being is as outstanding as the hockey player. So we're so excited to have him here.
Wow, I can't even believe that.
Like I don't like how it's like he's having an emotional moment and they just shove a microphone in his face.
Hey, you know, while you're crying, how do you feel? Can you tell us? Can you tell us how you're feeling right now?
Yeah.
As he's fucking crying. Like, what do you think he's feeling right now? All right. So sorry, I was a little bit off. I guess maybe that was it for the first overall pick. But now the San Jose Sharks are officially
They're
on the
now
clock.
on the clock?
Yes. All right. So this is where things get interesting. Are they gonna go Michael Misa? Are they going to go Anton Frondel?
Are they going to trade it?
Are they going to trade it? What is going to happen here with this pick?
All right, San Jose's finally on the clock.
Oh, so I'm a little bit delayed, actually. All right, whatever.
There's 3 minutes. But it's not hasn't started yet.
All right, I reset it. The clock still hasn't started. I freaking hate this, dude. Man. Dude, they're still not on the clock. Dude.
Bro, via partner, are they gonna start the Sharks clock? Are they gonna start?
This is gonna take forever. Oh my god, this is gonna suck. Yo, I don't care about you guys speculating. Start the damn clock.
Well, for me right now, they're just interviewing Schaefer.
No, I'm hearing the ESPN crew talk right now. They're not even gonna.
Who's on the ESPN
All right,
crew?
now they start it. So it's Bucci Gross, Kaplan. I think it's Megan Chayka is the other one, and then Kevin Weeks. Sorry, I don't really watch the broadcasts. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're talking right now, but I'm not listening to a word they say. Yeah, it's Megan Chayka, co-founder of Stathletes, whatever that is.
What's the clock at for you?
2:30. 2:30 now.
Okay.
2:25.
All right, I'm like a little bit behind you now.
Okay.
Here, I'll go forward a little bit once they announce the second pick.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably going to be Misa, but I wouldn't be shocked if they go to the direction of Frondell.
So Schaefer was first pick in the OHL and the NHL draft. The other players to do that are McDavid, Ekblad, Stamkos, and they just turn off the graphics. Lovely.
Oh, of course they got Lee Hextall.
Yeah, obviously lots of cheers, as you guys can see. They're a lot more happy than not. I can kill myself a little bit now, but I think the biggest thing is, like, you know,
Yeah, I don't blame him. I would have been a mess too if that were to happen to me.
We're on the phone. He's on the phone.
What? No. No, don't do this.
Oh, no. Phone call's over. Okay. We're good.
He's probably the call to Batman. Hey, we're ready. All right, yes.
I saw out the phone. I'm like,
I have PTSD of the phone. You can't do that to me.
You remember last year? Danny's on the phone.
No, I can't. Don't put me through that again. That was hilarious. I'll never get over that. That was so funny. All right, pick is in, apparently.
Mine is
ESPN might be a little bit stupid.
my clock's still going down.
They're just interviewing Schaefer right now on my end. Sportsnet, get them first because they're cool.
36, 35, 34. I'm turning my phone down so I don't get spoiled.
Yeah, they say the pick's still in. They say the pick is in for me. They've had it for like a good 30 seconds now.
Is the official like big clock on the board still running for you?
Behind me it is.
Oh,
or behind...
They're all leaving. They're all leaving
no.
the room.
Who's leaving?
The Sharks team that said, "Oh, they're all going to file out."
Oh no.
Are they hiding from their draft pick?
They're leaving because they're not going to pick for the rest of the round. Oh no, they're still in there.
No, they have the 30th pick.
Oh, they have the 30. Oh yeah, you're right. They have Dallas's.
All right, clock expired. So.
All right. Why is Mike Greer not first row? He looks.
What if they ran out of time?
Look at all the stuff they have set up. Wow. All right. Now is where shit gets interesting. There's Misa.
If you're first, don't spoil it though. But just let me know when you hear the pick though.
Okay. Because I think you are a little bit behind me.
Yeah. So I think next pick I'll go forward a little bit.
All right. Well, the clock is over.
Oh, second overall picks, last five: Levshinov, Leo Carlson, Simone Nemec, Matty Beniers, and Quinn Byfield.
Definitely a little bit worse. There's some.
You have in there. Carlson and yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Levshinov could be a good defenseman. Carlson's a stud. Nemec is.
The other three. Byfield's good. The other two are still to be proven. The other two are still to be designed.
Curry's still out on Beniers and Nemec, though.
Yeah, Beniers had a good rookie year, and since then it's just not been great.
Gary, where are you, Gary?
Gary! This is going to take forever.
Oh, my God.
Dude, because they're going to do commercials after every, 3 picks, probably. Or every 2.
Usually, after the first 5, they usually do the commercial.
I don't know if I can last.
Bro, it's been not even half an hour.
No, it literally has been. We've been live for an hour. Still, clock is still 0. Is there going to be a trade or something?
Gary! Where are you,
Gary? Gary! Alright, I just changed the... Alright, now the clock is gone. The clock is gone now. It's not just at 0, it's gone. Alright, here we go.
Alright, pick is in.
The pick is in.
Put your finger up when you hear the pick.
Okay. You might hear it through me.
Yeah.
Oh, we hear some boos! We hear some boos! Oh, they got to have somebody make the selection.
Is someone born and raised in San Jose?
They're probably gonna find the person. That's what took so long.
Oh, Christ. He's got to walk down. Oh, yeah, it's the WWE girl. That's right.
Champion, I give you Bailey.
Oh, at least she walks out of something and she doesn't come from the crowd. Thank God. I don't know if I can.
Like with the crowd, dare everybody up.
I don't know if I. Yeah. What's the? Oh God. She's taller than Gary.
Hello, Los Angeles, hockey fans. It is a huge honor to be here tonight and a huge honor to represent my San Jose Sharks.
I mean, it is LA. That's right. That's probably why they were booing.
So without further ado, with the second overall selection in the 2025 NHL Draft, the San Jose Sharks are proud to select from the Saginaw Spirit.
There you go.
Yeah, I think we're synced up.
I think we're synced. Michael Misa, second overall to the San Jose Sharks.
Good. I'm glad they didn't overthink it.
It's going as what is happening? It's going as planned. All right, Michael Misa from the Saginaw Spirit goes second overall to the San Jose Sharks. This time I am not putting the clock up until I actually see it on my end. All right, where's the Preds? Here they are. All right, Predators are up next for third overall, but Misa, I think this kid is the best player in the draft. The offensive style, the shot, the playmaking skill, everything. I think this guy has all of the talent in the world to be the best player in this draft. The best case scenario for Michael Misa, Jack Eichel.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I can't say no to that.
There's a lot of hype around this kid.
Misa, I think I said it multiple times. I think he is the best player in the draft.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. If the Islanders weren't picking, if San Jose was picking one, I think they Michael Misa as well.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, no, I think they would need a guy. I think they would love another defenseman like Schaefer.
I mean, for me, if I was again picking first overall, I would have taken Misa.
Oh my God. Michael Misa, Macklin Celebrini, William Eklund, Will Smith. That is going to be the most
Quinn
electric top six in the entire NHL soon. Oh my God. It's criminal. Holy shit. All right. Nashville's up. Or, sorry, not why am I saying Nashville? Chicago's up next. When did I put the Predators up? I'm so excited to get
you're
to.
not even mentioning like Musty, Igor Chernichov is in there too.
It's loaded. I think next year we're gonna see some legitimate progress from the San Jose Sharks. I don't know why it took me so long
They
to
have
find them.
such a young core.
Right, 100% agree.
You think Misa is NHL ready?
Honestly, maybe. Like, I mean, it's not out of the question. It really is not out of the question. So Michael
I'll have Mike
Misa.
up in front of a microphone just like this.
What the hell?
Good, well, congrats, man. Thank you. Super happy to have you. Welcome. You know, we got
This is so awkward. Holy sh!
Like, there's this random girl just like,
Woohoo! There's no passion. They're all just like. There is no passion in that room. All right, yeah, that's second overall.
honest question, is she getting paid for this? Like, just like to do this and then like just be a buffer?
This better just be top 3. Or this is going to take years.
Forever.
It's been a half hour. We've done 2 picks.
Bro, the poor kids who are on Eastern time here are gonna go late in the draft. I know it's 12 a.m. local time, but we're now at the 30th pick.
All right, Sharks pick 30th overall, so we will hear from San Jose in a couple of hours, probably, towards the end of this. And now it's time to look at Chicago. They are officially now on the clock, so I'm going to be a little bit delayed. Apologies for that.
Third overall picks the past 5 years. We have Beckett Seneca, Adam Fantilli, at Cooley. I forgot it. Logan Cooley, excuse me. Mason McTavish and Tim Stützle. That's, I'll be honest, that's a pretty good class of players.
Pretty good class of third overall picks. But LeBlanc, who is going third overall here? Is it going to be Frondel? Could it be Martone?
All right. Now the draft starts. It's Frondel, though. I think it's Frondel.
You think it's going to be Frondel? All right, it's going to be interesting. Does Chicago pick later? They have another pick, right?
Yes, they do. They have a Leafs pick.
They have Toronto's, yeah. All right. At least we're getting a little bit faster now. They had to do that whole thing with Schaefer. Now they're going to... Not that it was a bad thing.
Chicago's on the clock.
Yeah, they've been on the clock.
Misa, multi-point games in the CHL, 46. He led them. Then was Porter Martone with 30. Then it was Luke Middlesbacher with 30. Then Cole Reschke with 29.
God damn.
I think Luke Middlesbacher is next year's draft.
Yes, he is. That's going to be a very exciting draft.
What a last name.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, now here's Misa. Who is this guy next to him? Is that Luke Misa?
Probably.
I feel great. Like I said over there, just for them to believe in me with this pick, I'm really grateful for this opportunity. And
is that Penn State commit Luke Misa next to him? Penn State legend?
Yeah, probably. I know they said his brother was there.
Yes, it is! My goat! Penn State legend Luke Misa.
We might hear from a couple Penn State players tonight, actually.
Porter Martone to PSU, make it happen.
So what happens though if we both see the show at the same time? I mean, the sibling rivalry going to come out?
of course, it's been there since we were kids.
Yeah, San Jose and what? Misa's Calgary, right?
Yeah, it's always there.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Luke Misa, that is. They have so many. All the Flames prospects always go to Penn State. It's so weird. We had Sergeev there. All right, pick is in apparently.
Are the first team since the Oilers from 2010 to 2012 to have a top 3 selection 3 years in a row.
Wow. Does make sense. Yes. PSU, shout out.
Now,
all right.
Now that they're shitting on... Oh, picks in.
Pick is in. Here we go, Gary Bettman. Oh, no, it's not going to be him.
These are going faster now.
At least it is now, yeah.
Announcing the selection for the Chicago Blackhawks is one of the most iconic players in franchise history.
Ooh, why is it so laggy? Sorry, guys.
It's Keith, isn't it? Oh, it's Roenick. Never mind.
Jeremy Roenick.
They said recent inductee. Oh, Duncan Keith.
Yeah. All right, Roenick. Here we go. What's up, LA? Didn't Roenick play for LA?
Oh, for a little bit.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
They do this every year. You can't escape it.
There we go. Oh, he's suiting the first responders. We like that.
Yeah, you like that. Yeah, I'll give him props for that.
As we enter 100 years of Blackhawks hockey and celebrate the franchise's centennial upcoming season, I am honored to be here representing the incredible Blackhawks alumni and welcoming a new player to our storied hockey legacy and heritage.
Oh, there we go.
The third pick of the 2025 NHL Draft, the Chicago Blackhawks select from Djurgården.
So it's going to plan so far.
Anton Frondel, third overall to the Chicago Blackhawks. A center, played over there in the Swedish leagues. This kid has proven it everywhere he's gone. Best comparison is Robert Thomas. What do you think about that?
I think he could be a better version of Robert Thomas.
I think he can be better than Thomas. I totally agree. So that's exciting.
1-2 punch of Frondell and Bedard. That's a good punch. Good 1-2 going forward.
That is. Yes. Very good. All right. So that being said, Utah Mammoth are up next. Will they trade the pick? I guess we'll find out. Because that was what we were hearing. Frondell led Sweden in goals during the, or led his team in goals. One of 11 17-year-olds to play in Sweden's second division this year, as he goes and dabs up all of the people. So they're showing off the highlights. This kid's just so creative with the puck. Great passing plays. It's incredible. Ugh.
Time for Utah to shock everyone and take Kayshawn Aitchison 4th overall.
I will lose my mind.
I like this pick for Chicago, though.
Yes, I like this pick a lot. I thought they were going to go winger, but it's not happening, unfortunately. I guess they'll go with the winger next year when they're top 3 again.
I just got a text from my Sens chat. Like, make the fucking pick, Roenick. Jesus Christ.
I mean, he's giving credit to all the...
I get that. I'm like saying, like, oh, we're going to add another part to our legacy. Bro, just say just read the card.
Yeah.
Read the card.
All right, 4th overall to the Utah Hockey Club. Is it getting traded? Is it Caleb Desnoyers? Is it James Higgins? Is it Martone? I guess we'll find out.
Is it Kayshawn Aitchison?
It's not going to be Kayshawn Aitchison. I'll lose my mind.
I just want it. I want it to be that because I want to hear the crash out.
I won't crash out because this pick doesn't matter to me as much as 6th overall does.
Hey, we need another crash out for the compilation. We have it every year.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure we will. All right, now he goes to the FaceTime room. Hello. Overall pick. There's an echo. There's an echo. Jesus Christ.
Oh, they switched the names on the wall, but it's 1st overall pick still.
Yeah, what? Oh, they took off Slavkovsky. Boo!
Why don't they put the 3rd overall picks there? You know, because yeah, pick 3rd overall.
You know, they don't have the technology for that.
Well, I think he's just, first of all, he's an incredible player. He was great.
I thought originally Kyle Davis is from Ottawa.
He's a great person, but he's an excellent compliment to what we've got here in Chicago, and I think he's going to really help us in building those next great Blackhawks teams.
What is that like to hear?
What? These are just awful fucking questions.
How do you like you're gonna help build a future? How is that here? Funny.
Get this
cool.
girl out of here. Get this girl out of here. Notable 3rd overall picks in Hawks history: Jonathan Toews, Eddie Olczyk, and Dennis Savard, along with Frondell.
All right, we're going to commercial now.
I knew it. I told you.
4th overall pick. Last 5 have been Caden Lindstrom, Will Smith, Shane Wright, Luke Hughes, and Lucas Raymond.
It's a decent list. Oh, not period.
Well, here's my thing. It's Lucas Raymond and Will Smith, and yeah.
All right, Sportsnet went to commercial. ESPN did not.
Oh.
All right, Utah is on the clock, though, just so you know. Wow, they kicked him off the couch. That's tough.
All right, now, because all the picks, I mean, like the mock stuff we did, I got it all right so far.
Everything has been expected. Now is where I get intrigued.
All it takes is one team to go off the board and it screws up the entire draft.
Right. So far, that has not happened.
It is an amazing experience, and I wonder if your parents can help me because they signed you up for hockey at school, and I hear your very first pair of skates were quite unique. Can you tell me about these skates?
Yeah, they were actually figure skating.
Oh, and Tuesday's for agency day. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's on Tuesday.
I'm also off on that day, so.
And I think I skated with
I worked one
until that.
for agency day because it's a holiday up here, and I get double time and a half. My watch, I swear to you, vibrated off my wrist.
I believe that. I totally believe that. All right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Utah's on the
remember-
clock,
I
minute
can't-
30. So we'll see if the Islanders will trade the pick here, or will acquire the pick here.
Chat, who do you think is getting picked? Let's go to chat.
I think it's gonna be Hagens here, but
Chat, I wanna
I've
hear-
heard Caleb Desnoyers, so I won't be mad.
Chat, who's Utah picking?
Ooh, pick is in.
All right, so that trade was bullshit then.
Yes, I told you.
I'll never use that source again. My apologies.
Apparently the pick is in, so they say.
Well, clock's still running down, but I think ESPN has like, I don't know, they have like their magic piece. And chat doesn't want to tell me who they're picking.
Magic technology. All right.
I put $2 for McQueen. Let's go see how much money I would win if hey.
We got Nashville in the way. Let's see if they don't. If Utah doesn't pick Hagens, we got Nashville in the way to see if they don't mess this up.
Yeah, I win $80 if they pick Roger McQueen.
Wow.
Off $2, and it was a free bet. It was.
I guess you're praying for that. All right. Yeah, Utah's making their pick. They're not trading it. Thank God.
I think it's gonna be Desnoyers. I'm switching up because it could be Martin, it could be Desnoyers.
Martin, Desnoyers, or Hagens. I'm okay with any of them, honestly.
There's a bit of a pun in this, so bear with me.
Oh, Christ.
Staying on course, the next pick is for the Utah Mammoth. Joining us from Utah is one of the PGA Tour's longest...
Is an actual mammoth.
Salt Lake City native.
Tony Finau.
Oh, wow. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, not from there, though.
Tony Finau here, coming to you from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Here we go.
Super stoked to be here to make this pick on behalf of Utah and the Utah Mammoth.
Don't say anything, LeBlanc.
I'm not.
Having an NHL team in Utah has been absolutely incredible. Our inaugural season, I thought it was incredible. It was great, and I'm so looking forward to seeing the team grow with this incredible.
Gotta talk here with it.
Tony Finau, I don't need your monologue.
Change the name to Mammoth. I'm thinking to myself, what kind of noise does a mammoth make? Well, I don't know what type of noise a mammoth makes, but I know what type of noise we make right here in Utah.
Rawr! Oh my God. This is so bad.
Oh, here we go.
Fourth overall selection in the 2025 NHL draft, the Utah Mammoth are proud to select from the Moncton Wildcats,
Okay.
Caleb Desnoyers is 4th overall.
So us having Desnoyers so low, we just don't know. But we just,
I guess we don't know. Desnoyers, Moncton Wildcats. The talent is there. There's a lot of talent there for sure.
It's a lot of raw talent.
There's a lot of raw talent. This guy's going to take some time to develop, but he's a center. That's the number one thing. There's some size there with him as well. He's got some potential with his shooting and passing. He's a 3-time gold medalist for Team Canada. Again, QMJHL champion with the Moncton Wildcats in 2024. And his brother Elliot is with the Flyers. So he's not good, but that's another conversation. All right, now is where things get a little bit intriguing.
Elliot did not need that straight.
Well, he was on my screen, so. All right, now Nashville is on the clock. I'm going to put my Flyers hat on. For anybody who makes fun of me, I'm a fan of both teams. So tone it down. Flyers I'm a bigger fan of, though. But I'll take Utah. I like Utah as well. Former Coyotes fan, got to say that. Tied from 5th in QMJHL in scoring. Oh, God. I'm getting texts. Oh, God. I'm getting the texts. Getting texts from people that won Hagen's at 6. All right.
Chat, who goes 5?
5, I think it's going to be Porter Martone.
I think it's Martone as well.
Yes, I think it's Martone. All right. Nashville's dead to be on the clock. Please don't do the draft room thing. Like, we can't do this for every pick.
I be honest, I hate it so much.
I liked it the first time. Yeah, this is a nice team. Getting Peterka the other day.
Are cool.
Yeah, I love that. Oh my God, I need one of those.
I don't like the aways though. The aways look weird.
The aways are a little strange. I agree. Oh, they're gonna do this every single time, dude. Dude, stop, please. This is so bad. Oh, Mike Madonna's on the screen now.
Sorry, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Bill, not too long ago, you said that having this number 4 overall pick would be a game changer for your
Oh.
organization. How do you anticipate him changing the game for you guys?
Get this girl out of here. Like, we don't need to do this for. They better do it for the top 5, and then of course they get to my team and they're not gonna do it. Like, it's like fuck off.
Isn't that what you want though?
What do you mean?
I want to see this draft room thing all night.
I don't. They're gonna do the top 5 now. They're not just gonna stop at 4.
What's that like to hear?
Oh, it's incredible, especially coming from a great organization like Utah. Can't wait to be there.
I'll be honest. I think the best accent in the world is the French Canadian accent trying to speak English.
Yeah. All right. Will they go to commercial now? All right. I mess with Desnoyers. I'm fine with that.
It's gotta be Martone here.
It's gotta be. They haven't started the clock yet, though. So.
Like if this goes this, like this, I'll be honest. This has pretty much been nothing off the board yet.
Yeah. All right. Now we get to Nashville. Okay.
I think Desnoyers would have been perfect for Nashville. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I need Nashville to take Martone. Please. If Philly can get Hagens, I'm going to cry. Please. Barry Trotz, please be a good man here. Please make me like you. This happened last year with Sam Dickinson. He damn near got to Philly. Don't do this to me again, please. I beg.
Mike Greer just blue balled me.
Or they're going to trade. Yeah, that's right. Or they're going to trade the freaking pick, and I'll be so angry. All right. Because if Hagens isn't there, I have no clue who Philly's going to go for. They might go McQueen, not going to lie.
McQueen's been what am I looking for here? McQueen's been projected here a lot.
Yeah. Notable draft picks. Colton Sissons. Bro.
Bro,
What
is he
the,
still in the league?
what the fuck? No, I don't think so.
Caleb, first of all, congratulations on going to the Utah Mammoth. This is
Is Caleb from... Yeah, he's from Quebec.
sweater. What do you think about it?
Looks great.
It looks great on you, too.
He's from. You can tell he's from like not Quebec City, Quebec, but like near Montreal, Quebec.
Saint...
I can't.
High-end Scythe. I'm sorry, I'm not Quebec. All right, minute 10 left on the clock for Nashville. My clock's actually synced with them. That's perfect.
Where does that confidence come
Yeah, it is. Cool.
Well, it's experience.
I think it's off by a second, but whatever.
Had the chance to win, and its values.
Yeah, I'll take Desnoyers at fourth. I'm not mad at
Desnoyers
that.
is the fourth highest point per game in the QM playoffs. Other ones are Crosby, Druin, and McKinnon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Like, I really don't mind who Utah went with here because I know they're ready for playoffs. Like, I'm not really mad about that.
Well, yeah, I know, because Desnoyers can develop slower.
Yes,
And
they don't need the rush.
And when Desnoyers is like a finished product, he's gonna be a very good player. When we did our mock, I didn't want to say like, oh, he's not good. No, it take a while to develop.
Yeah. So I think Desnoyers, I'm not mad at it. Best case is Dylan Strome. That's very good. Philadelphia is what I care about a whole lot more. Okay, 5th overall now to the Nashville Predators. It says the pick is in. They got 10 seconds left. Let's see who announces this one now.
Well, George Kittle's gonna announce this pick, I'm pretty sure.
All right, pick is in. The pick is in. It's not gonna be him. Fun fact: I keep covering you, LeBlanc.
Damn. Freeman just spoiled the pick for me.
Okay. Why is he in a forest? Why is he in a... Where are you? You're in a soccer field! Jesus Christ. This is so... Okay, here we go. Oh, Brady Martin! You knew there was going to be a splash. You knew there was going to be a splash. Because he's at the damn farm!
I'm going to mute Freeman for the night. I'm going to mute.
All right, Brady Martin has been rumored to rise up boards a lot.
I knew someone was going to fall for the Brady Martin hype. I should have
known it was going to be the Preds. Okay, here we go. 6th overall to the Philadelphia Flyers. Are they going to go to the guy that I've been praying for all year?
They had the TV mounted up on a tractor.
Oh, my God. Now they go to commercial break. Okay.
Commercial now.
Okay. Philadelphia. Here we go.
I think Philly's going to take Higgins.
Oh, I pray to God they do. All right. Now I'm getting pumped up. Now I'm going. And like, of course, the people in the draft just spike. What's up, Rick? Philly area is good. All right, Philly is on the clock. Sorry, I didn't set the thing. LeBlanc left to go somewhere. Sorry, I forgot. All right, about 2 minutes. My clock's a little bit delayed. Here, I'll make it. Boop. There we go. All right, a little bit behind. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to stand for this because if they go Higgins, I'm gonna be so damn happy. I will be so. I need to take a lap because if they go it. Okay, they have options. I'll say that because Martin was 12, so now they have their options are Porter Martone, James Higgins, Victor Eklund, Roger McQueen. They got plenty of options. I won't be mad if they go with Porter Martone, but I need me some Higgins. I need me some Higgins, please. We need a
I
center.
really do think they're going to go with a center here. They need a center to match Mitchkov, and I think James Hagens would be perfect for him.
We need a goddamn center. Like I Hagens is my number 1. McQueen's my number 2. Martone is 3. I'll say that. I swear to God. Briere.
I kind of want you to. Here's the thing. Nashville kind of screwed me over because I'm going to tell you this. What? I don't want Hagens or Martone in Boston, and one of them is going to be in Boston. I just don't.
Yeah. Briere. Don't you dare go this guy. Don't freaking do it.
O'Brien's good though. I like O'Brien.
No, I can't take another O'Brien. All right. I'm moving my chair. I gotta sit on my bed for this.
Per Caden, sit down, boy.
Yeah, Caden's told me to sit down. All right, pick is in. The pick is in. Danny Bree. Keith Jones. I don't know anybody else. I see Talkin in the back. What do they got? Noah Cates up. Here we go. The pick is in. The pick is in. They're gonna have somebody announce it. I think. I don't remember who it was. I think they always do.
They were really pretty good. So making this selection for the Flyers, a legend in Philly, probably next to
Turning down my brightness so I don't see the block's reaction.
an NBA
Charles Barkley?
great friend of the
Bro, what? Charles Barkley? He's making the pick? What the hell? I'm just letting you guys know the reaction won't be as good as Mitchkov. Because I had no idea that was going to happen. Turning it up. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a yes.
Oh my God, I can't take this.
They don't have load management. They just want to get their name on the
Jesus. They don't got load management. We're an actual hockey league.
want to win the Stanley Cup.
I love Chuck, but
I love him.
card.
Yeah, I love him. But Jesus, get to the pick, please.
But if you give it your best, that's all you can do. That's
Why he's in a Hawaiian shirt
their mindset.
in a dark room.
Fan of the game. We have some business to do. Why don't you make the pick?
Okay.
Well, Gary, number one, I want to thank you for being a friend. You've been a friend a long time. And I want to say welcome back to Philadelphia, Rick Tockett.
There we go.
Welcome back, Rick Tockett.
My Flyers take Porter Martone from the Trenton Steel here.
Porter Martone, the first winger. He's a right-hand shot. They have a lot of those in Philly, maybe too many right now.
Are you okay?
The top 6 from the OHL.
Oh, no.
Kevin Weeks. I don't say this lightly, but 3 people, when I asked them for the comp,
You
they said
you look really disappointed.
I am.
There you go.
Porter Martone, 6th overall.
Of his reach, his ability to score.
I'm gonna tell you this: Martone is gonna replace what you had in Gauthier.
I'll give you one better.
Totally.
Nico Rantanen.
Yeah.
And it's because his heavy
Where's
ass
Martone?
is driving the net.
Wait, Boston might trade the pick.
Okay, so I just
No. Oh my God, it's really gonna happen.
to the game.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
It almost takes me in the head.
I
I'm
like
not-
that pick for you guys. I like Martone. Martone's very good.
Yes, I like Martone.
He goes 10-1 for Brampton. You know, you
At least it's not Jet Luchenko.
Nico Rantanen, Megan. He compared himself at the Stanley Cup Final. Says, I'm a Corey Perry.
I should have known. I should have known they never go what I want.
You're the Broad Street bullies.
Now Boston's gonna get Hagens, or they're gonna trade the pick to the Islanders.
Victim of that, but also physicality. And he got really great experience this summer when Bo Horvath got injured. He got
Like, not taking away from Porter Martone, it's a very good pick. He's a very good player, but I think Hagens would have been perfect.
Being around Sidney Crosby, and you know that's going to benefit him.
That will always be the one that got away. It's still a pretty decent pick, to be honest. I mean, Martone was 3rd. It's still a decent pick. I mean, this guy plays as a really good offensively touted player with Brampton, but can also be freaking mean as well. He's a mean player. I'm just a little bit disappointed because we need a center. We need a center, man. Who the hell is going to be? Do we really think Jet Luchenko is going to be a first-line freaking center? I mean, it is what it. I mean, I'm not mad. It is what it is, but I definitely am disappointed because I'm not complaining. Martone is a good pick, but yeah, I'm very disappointed.
Sorry, buddy.
But like, I'm happy with Martone, but I'm also incredibly just in shambles now. He does seem like a flyer. I'll say that.
Yeah, I think I've said that multiple times.
Oh my God, Cadence. What if the Red Wings take him? He ain't going to 13. Now, you know what Danny Briere could do here to make me happy? He could trade with Boston for the pick.
You know what Seattle could do to make me happy?
Draft a defenseman!
I'm saying right now, if Boston passes on Hagen, he will be a Kraken.
Yes, probably. Or he'll drop to freaking New York.
Excuse me.
It's a good pick, but
Listen,
man.
Konechny is going to be a very good mentor for this kid.
Yes. I'm trying to think. I have to look up daily face-off lines. He might... All right, Boston's on the clock. Hagens is still on the board. From Boston College, they got to go with Hagens. I'll be so shocked. All right, I'm just looking because Martone's a
I'm
right
saying
wing.
this right now.
Dude,
Boston,
like,
please trade the pick. I don't want to deal with fucking James Hagens. The division needs to stop.
I think getting Trevor Zegras has really shut down the James Hagens talk. But they better freaking hope that Trevor Zegras is going to be good. Like, you better hope that injury is going to be able to get shaken away. Oh, my God.
You can never have too many centers.
Yeah, I agree.
Since we missed the 5th and 6th, latest 5th overall picks were Demidov, Ryan Becker, Gauthier, Kent Johnson, and Jake Sanderson. The 6th overall picks were Aginla, Shimishchev, Juracek, Edmondson, and Drysdale.
Yes.
7th overall pick. Excuse me. Oh. Yakimchuk, Mitchkov, Korchinski, Eklund, and Alexander Holtz.
He does feel like a flyer.
Chat. How far is Hagen's going to fall?
He's got to go here. If he doesn't go here, he's going to the Islanders. Sorry to say. All right. Got to wait till 22nd to hear Philly's next pick. All right. Clock is gone. So it's not just there anymore. It's gone, but pick is in.
They're laughing. They're laughing. It's Hagen's. There's no way it's not Hagen's.
All right, here we go. All right, Boston. Watch them go so off the board.
Please.
Watch them go like
Please.
a mile off the fucking board. All right, here we go. Is it Happy Gilmore?
Oh
my God, it is! I caught it. There you go. There you go. James Higgins is a Boston Bruin.
Fuck!
I'm glad one of us got him.
One of us. No, I'm not having this.
Meaning me and Max. Let's see. Let's go to the Snapchat to see Max's reaction. Oh. Yeah, Higgins. I mean, I wanted him. I wanted him. Best case, Jack Hughes had a good point per game season in Boston College. Again, that's why he's been dropping. He led USA's development in points in 23-24. I mean, just overall, this kid's playmaking skill. He won a World Junior Gold this past year. It's phenomenal. It's actually incredible what the skill this kid really has. The reason why he's dropping, I genuinely don't know. It's a question I can't really answer. I genuinely don't know. But I am happy for Max and Boston, but I'm slightly disappointed that my team didn't pick him up. It's not a bad pick though.
The yellow tie. The yellow tie.
Oh my God, I knew it. All right, so 8th overall to Seattle. LeBlanc, do they do the thing that we always say they should do?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Do they do the thing that we always say they should do? Oops.
Draft a defenseman!
So that's going to be what's interesting. It's Jason Botterill making the pick.
All right, since no defenseman came other than Schaefer in the top 7, take the defenseman.
Yes.
Who's the best player available? Jake O'Brien?
You got Murtka. You got
Burka, Smith, and
Aitchison. You have options. Dude, oh my God. Get out of the draft room right now. Stop this. That's another instance of they just did the Jet Luchenko. They just did the Jet Luchenko again, except it wasn't a Jet Luchenko pick. They really just did that to me again, where I thought they were going to pick the player that I wanted, and then he goes literally right after. Oh my God, I wanted Boyum, and then nope, Luchenko. I wanted Higgins, nope, Martone. But I'm acting like I'm furious about this. I'm not, but like, you can't tell. You can't.
I'm gonna be here. You say here's the thing. Danny Briere blue balled me. Okay. Now I deal with that for the next 10 years.
You are gonna feel that for the next 10 years. All right, now we got Seattle. They are officially on the clock, so this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, former first overall pick. It always happens. Oh, I just fucked this up, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It always happens where freaking one of the projected first overall picks will drop, and you should always take them. Like, they always perform really good, even if they were a rumored first overall pick. So.
Yeah. All right, Seattle needs to take a defenseman here.
If they don't take a defenseman, I think I might lose my mind.
only player who's available that, like, you could just find not taking a defenseman is probably Jake O'Brien.
Yeah, Jake O'Brien's the only one.
And I'll be honest, I still think Merca's probably the best on there. So
Merca's the best on the list.
Merca Smith would be a good pick too. So
yeah, Martin going 5 is really gonna give it might actually give Anaheim O'Brien.
I give Buffalo O'Brien.
That too. I don't know if Buffalo goes O'Brien. I feel like Buffalo would go freaking Buffalo would have gone Brady Martin if he was there. So
Seattle might take McQueen.
Seattle might take McQueen. Oh God. So yeah, I'm interested. Islanders couldn't get Hagens done. They couldn't trade up. It was too much. I could have told you that from the beginning. Yeah, they're showing all the highlights. It's pretty good they got Hagens. He feels like a Bruin. I'll be rooting for him for a long time. Because he's been one of my favorite prospects to follow since before last
I'm
year.
happy for the kid. I'm just not happy he went to Boston.
Yeah. All right, Seattle pick is in, supposedly. So this is like Boston's first ever like high pick in a very long time.
First time in 14 years.
Yeah, that they've picked earlier than frickin' 20th overall. But Seattle at 8th. They got Merca, they got Smith, they got Aitchison, they got Eklund if they want to go in that direction. It's gonna take a little bit of time.
Fix him.
All right. 8th overall to the Seattle Kraken.
I was gonna say, like, no way they got Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way. Yeah, Jerry Broheimer. That's still a good one. Brad Pitt would have made me like lose my mind.
Bro, he sounds like AI.
He does.
Draft a defenseman! Fuck!
Dude, oh my God. Holy shit. Their defensive pool is so bad. All right, Jake O'Brien to the Seattle Kraken. Was in Brantford with the Bulldogs. It's not a bad pick, LeBlanc. You can't really shame that. It was a good. It's not a bad pick, but yeah, you definitely want a defenseman there. O'Brien has the upside, has really good size, looks like a really good two-way center. Best case I'm hearing is like Nick Suzuki, and that's a very good elite first line guy. So there's some real excitement there. But yeah, Seattle with that pick now. Buffalo will step up to the plate.
I did predict they would not take a defenseman though.
Well, that's not hard to predict. So Buffalo has some options. They can go D-man here. They can go D-man here. I really think like it's like Roger McQueen, and then the forwards kind of drop off a little bit. Would you agree? LeBlanc, would you agree?
Yeah, I do.
In a different world. Yeah, just checking Twitter, see if there's anything. I haven't. Thought there were going to be trades, but I guess not. Porter Martone's not too bad, though.
Bro, Jerry Buckheimer sounds like AI.
He does.
Like,
You know, yeah. All right, now they go to the draft room. Jason Botterill. that a Ryan Winterton jersey? Oh my god. Here we go. What is this? What is Kevin Hayes posting? Is that? Bro. What is that? What city is that? Kevin Weeks, what city is that? Is that Utah?
Here's the thing. The thing, O'Brien, they have multiple picks coming up in the first round next year. At some point, you need to draft a defenseman.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that. Kraken first round picks in franchise history: Berkeley Catton, Edward Sale, Shane Wright, and Matty Beniers.
Don't be surprised if Pittsburgh moves into the top 10.
Ooh.
That's from Scott Wheeler.
Well, the only way they can do that is either Anaheim or Buffalo. All right, Sabres are officially on the clock.
I think it goes Merca here.
So Buffalo's on deck. They'll probably go with Mertka.
Just quickly, the past 8 overall picks have been Berkeley Catton, Ryan Leonard, Marco Casper, Brant Clark, and Jack Quinn.
That's a nice roster.
And upcoming for number 9 pick, we have Zane Parekh, Nate Danielson, Matt Savoy, Dylan Gunther, and Marco Rossi.
It's actually a pretty good 9th class there. I like that. All right. Let's get ready for the 9th overall pick. We're almost, we're just a quarter of the way through the draft. Jesus. And so far, LeBlanc.
It's been an hour and a half.
So far, we've gotten 1, 2, 3. Right. We got 3 right.
Also, like for me, I'm not used to picking after 10.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, can we hurry the hell up? So his projection on the screen here is Wyatt Johnston.
Wyatt Johnston for O'Brien?
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, that might be a good pick. Might be. Might be.
So I'm going to say it right now, I never want to see us go back to this decentralized draft ever again.
Yeah, I don't really like this. Maybe just because we don't like change, but I'm not really a fan of this.
No, like, after the pick, let's go to the green room. Oh, they can't hear you? Oh, well.
Yeah. Not a fan of that. And then Don Sweeney looked like pissed off. He's like, oh, this is so stupid. All right, about 50 seconds left in the Buffalo pick. Almost up to 10th
How many
overall.
scouts they have? Goddamn.
How many what?
How many scouts do they have? There's so many fucking scouts in there.
Well, I mean, you got to have scouts for every... Well, there's 32 teams, LeBlanc.
Yes, I'm aware. I can do math.
You got to have scouts in, like, every region. Scouting every league. You got to have at least, like, 2 or 3 as well. So, all right, pick is in for Buffalo.
Yeah, you see the media person just go like...
I'm on ESPN feed, by the way. I'm not on Sportsnet.
I know, but it was...
So you're probably, like, on the other end of the frickin' the theater.
Yeah. I think it's got to be Merca here. Like, they need right-handers, right?
I feel like they got to go D. Like, I mean, like, the next best guy is probably either McQueen or Eklund forward core-wise.
What if it's Carbonneau?
I'll be shocked.
Think about it. They traded away Paterka.
All right, the pick is in. No trades so far.
Not surprised. Trades you have in the teens.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Making the selection for the Sabres
It's Goo Goo Dolls.
of the Goo Goo Dolls, a band that got its start in Buffalo. They've been nothing
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause we haven't made it in 15 years.
the record with the ninth pick.
Wow.
All right, with the ninth overall selection in the 2025 NHL draft, the Buffalo Sabres are proud to select from the Seattle Thunderbirds.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
There,
Ready, Murtka.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, it's a good pick. Ton of potential there. This is the second best defenseman. There's no doubt about that. He's got some good, again, just good defensive upside. You need defensive defensemen, and Murtka is that. There's some good upside there. Best case, Colton Parayko, and that's a good defensive defenseman. So there's plenty of excitement with Murtka at that 9th overall pick. So I'm a big fan of that.
I don't know. Throwback player can throw his body around. I really do like Murtka as a prospect. I think it's a great pick by Buffalo.
Yep.
At 6'6", 220, that's insane. He's 18.
Oh my god. And he can only get bigger. All right, yeah, so next up then is Anaheim. Now, Verbeek likes to go off the board.
Yes, every year it's some rando player.
Oh, I don't even have
The only
the
time
name.
I saw him going off the board, where he didn't go for was when he took Stian Solberg last year.
Yeah, one moment, guys. I have the wrong Anaheim logo. So let me fix that real quick. I forgot they rebranded. Same thing's probably for the Kings, too, so I might need to do that as well. But Murtka to Buffalo is a good pick. I predicted that. Let's see who
Yeah, I
goes to
got that
Orange
too.
County. Ducks. Let me, Please don't go to the draft room. I can't take this again. I really hope they just go rapid fire.
I
through
the
the next
story
ones.
himself. So, who called him and tried it? Oh, it was the Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah, that's a wild story, definitely. Very good pick. I'll give Buffalo Flowers. That was a good pick. Oh, there's Kevin Adams.
I think I would say Schaefer Murtka is the best defenseman in the draft.
Yes, I agree. Kevin Adams looks like my old. What's funny is he looks like my old English teacher, who is a Sabres fan. And I'm just like, is this like a?
Kevin Adams looks like he manages a bank.
He does, yeah.
Like you can't tell me that looks like bank trustee.
He don't look like he.
Well, you don't see a 6'6" mobile, two-way defenseman, good puck skills.
Oh look, it's Terry Bagula, the one who's rooting the Sabres.
Been tracking closely all year and just love the progression he made from the
Oh yeah, that's right.
end and just see a huge upside.
Always has to have his face there. They look like Goo Goo Dolls. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. Welcome to Buffalo, my brother. That's about all you'll get there. All right, go to commercial break. I believe the Ducks are now going to be on the clock. Yes, they are.
I think it's McQueen here.
You think McQueen goes here? I think they go D. They don't need McQueen. I think Pittsburgh might take McQueen.
Yeah, and now they're entering Schaefer on the screen.
Yeah, now we got... All right, there we go. On the clock. Oh. Yeah, I can't believe that.
I think I don't know if it's a D here. I think it's McQueen or it's Aitchison.
I've been seeing Jackson Smith drop a little bit, so I don't know. So it looks like there won't be a trade. Frank Saravelli just tweeted it out. So no trades in the top 10. I guess we'll have to see if there is one. There usually is one in the teens. So you are right about that.
Yeah, and I forgot he's owner of the Erie Otters Pass too. So he's been through the ringer.
Who is?
The Erie Otters owner for Schaefer. He also passed away.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, minute 15.
They're interviewing Schaefer at like the big table, the big broadcast table.
Oh, okay. Minute 15 left in the clock.
Only 11 more picks till the Sens pick. Let's go.
Only 11 more. We pick right after you, I think, don't we?
Yeah, no. So it's back to back. It's gonna be back to back crash outs.
Nah, I won't crash out at that spot.
What if they draft like Semyon Frolov or something like that?
Then I'll be like, who the hell is that?
He's the Russian goalie.
Oh, they ain't draft. They won't draft a goalie. Buffalo may have the largest blue line in history in a few years. Yeah, because Kesselring's tall, Mertka's tall, Power's tall.
Power might not be there, though.
Power might not be there, you're right. Wow, Anaheim just flexing their... Neither did we. All right. Got about 5 seconds left on the clock.
Pick's in.
All right, pick is in for the Anaheim Ducks. Let's see who it is. And who's announcing the pick is Annie.
That'd be crazy.
I'd lose my mind. Oh, it's going to be the Mighty Ducks. Almost said Mighty Drunks. Shout out Mighty Drunks.
Josh Jackson?
Yeah, he played Charlie Conway.
Yeah.
I don't know who the girl is. There's not a lot of booing. It's kind of surprising.
Well, Anaheim is pretty close.
That is true. All right. Now they're just playing the whole duck story. What is this?
God, what Hollywood shit is this? Here we go.
There you go, Roger
What
McQueen.
did I say? What did I say?
Okay, Roger McQueen is an Anaheim Duck. All right, then. So, yeah, McQueen, great name. Very tall. That's definitely, yeah. And very talented, as well as that. This kid's got a lot of upside. Just the injury made him a little bit
He kind of looks
scared.
like tall Matthew Schaefer.
He kind of does. Well, Schaefer's tall, too. So, like...
Yeah, but he's a big boy.
Taller Matthew Schaefer.
Excuse me. I called it again, though. Pittsburgh's kicking themselves, though. I think it would have
Yeah.
been perfect for Pittsburgh. But I guess you're happy with that, though.
It doesn't really matter to me. McQueen is a good McQueen would be a good Penguin, but wasn't meant to be.
He's going to be a fan favorite in Anaheim.
100%.
I love that pick for Anaheim.
Very good. All right.
Pittsburgh, I'm thinking it's going to be, next two picks, it's going to be Keyshawn Aitchison. And I'm going to say Victor Eklund.
Where's my Penguins? Oh, Penguins didn't pick last year. I have to put them in.
Last 10th overall picks that you guys got picked were Siliag, Dvorsky, Minchikov, Tyler Boucher, and Cole Perfetti.
Man, what a legend. Tyler Boucher.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Sens legend. All right.
The first deal I did a stream before we started doing this one was on that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
My first solo stream, and it was the most demoralizing thing ever.
I believe it, bro. I would have believed that too. All right. Now they're going to go to the draft room. That girl's going to come in.
Yeah, I just cringe so hard when I see her.
Hi, Roger. Stop with this, please. We're at 11th overall, and it's 8:30. Been live for 2 hours. At this rate, we're going to be live for 4.
So by the time we get to my pick, it'll be like 11.
Yeah.
It's very the fucking last time they do this, though. Like,
yeah, I can't do that. Oh my God, Lightning McQueen jerseys, dude. What? That's so cool. That's pretty cool. NHL comp is Quinton Byfield.
he should be better than Byfield, I think.
Um, 11. So Pittsburgh. Oh, I didn't start my clock. So Pittsburgh has the 11th and 12th overall pick, so they have plenty of options.
If they're going to do them both at the same time, or they're going to do one individually.
Nah, they never usually do it that way.
I know, but I'm thinking that now it's decentralized.
Oh my God, we're seeing Kevin Weeks posted the Colorado City skyline, and now everybody's losing their mind thinking Sidney Crosby's getting traded tonight.
Hang on. I need to not sit in this chair for a second because my chair, once again, is made of wood.
You need to get a more comfortable chair, dude.
I do.
My chair isn't that comfortable, but it's not made of wood.
Just go on my knees for a bit. Pause.
Yeah, pause.
All right, 11th overall picks. We're looking at this as Sam Dickinson, Tom Willander, Connor Geeky, Yaroslav Askarov, and Victor Soderstrom.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. It's not a really great company.
No, not really. There's some upside, but nothing.
Oh my God, they're showing Nashville fans going like this.
Huh.
I need to clean up under here. Fuck. Oh.
All right, yeah. So there's a lot of speculation about Eklund. They think Aitchison might go here. So yeah, the only guy left on the board in the top 8 is Eklund on this side. So
I would not be surprised to see Pittsburgh go off the board and take a guy like Lyndon Lakovich.
they might go off the board for one of them. Why? LeBlanc, you should just put a pillow on your chair.
I should.
So you're
Well,
not
I
on
was sitting on the floor for. I was sitting on the floor for a little bit.
Okay.
I can't see like, my TV now. It's the only issue. There we go.
All right, pick is in for the Penguins. Let's see who they go with. Porter Martone calls the Flyers selection a dream come true. I had good talks with Philly. It's loading. I had good talks with Philly. I knew they were interested. All right, I'm taking a picture of this so when he wants to leave, I can just show this. All right, pick is in for Detroit. Six foot five
Yeah,
or
3 years,
taller
it's
centers.
playoffs. That's kind of crazy to think about.
6'5" or taller centers in top 10 since 1967. Roger McQueen, Michael Rasmussen are the only two in the 2000s. All right, Penguins pick is in. I thought he was going to say Sidney Crosby.
I didn't think it'd be. I didn't think it'd be Crosby.
Oh my God.
Ben Kindle?
I got spoiled, but holy shit.
That is a reach and a half. He's good. He's good. He's really good. Don't get me wrong.
Benjamin Kindle from the Calgary Hitmen at 11th overall. Let me move down the board a little bit.
He is undersized.
All right, this is interesting. Let me find Kindle
shook.
here on my board.
I'm shook.
I'm a little shocked as well. Kindle is ranked 27th by the Hockey News. Little undersized forward. Had a 23-game point streak this season, which tied a franchise record for the Hitmen. His best comparable is Jonathan Marchessault. He had 99 points in 65 games played this past year. We have not talked about Kindle that much in our overall rankings, so let's kind of read a little bit from the excerpt here. There are two main issues to Kindle's game that concern scouts. One he can't control, the other he can. Scouts wish he were a little bit bigger and that he was a better skater. But there is a lot to like about a prospect who led all WHL draft-eligible players in scoring this season. He just keeps getting better and better every time I see him play, said one scout. So that there is some hype here around this kid. But I don't know. I don't know.
There's 6 players I have.
Oh! Pittsburgh is moving down from 12.
With who?
I don't know. It just said Elliot Freeman just tweeted Pittsburgh is moving down from 12.
Yeah. I have him on mute because I don't want to be.
Trade is coming. A trade is coming. Alert. Alert. Trade is coming.
I'm trying to think. And they're just moving down?
They are moving down. So I'm monitoring it here. I'm monitoring it. Monitoring Twitter. Kyle Dubas is on the phone.
That's a lot better than Danny Briere on the phone.
He might be on the phone with Danny Briere, though. That's the thing. All right, well, the Penguins are on the clock, but we just got a thing saying they're moving down from 12. So a trade is coming.
They didn't do the room thing anymore. It's done.
No, thank God. Probably because there's a trade coming.
No, probably because they did top 10. That's it.
I hope so. Ooh! Philly traded up! Briere was on the phone! Briere was on the phone! Oh my God!
No shot.
For 22 and 31. So they just traded for 2 picks. What the hell?
Wait, 22 and 31?
What the fuck?
You must really want this guy.
Who is on the board still?
Eklund,
Smith, Aitchison, Coots, Murtka. Oh my God.
Tim is upset at you. Tim says, quote, Philly don't do this to me. I think you might want Eklund.
Oh. Wow, that's actually like, oh my God. They must really want.
First, you must really want this guy.
All right, give me a moment to update this real quick. We have a trade! All right, trade is getting announced. Kyle Dubas, thank you, good sir. I can't change this, so you're going to have to give me a second.
Trade alert.
Bro, that's fire. That's so cool. All right, I'll give it to him. That's pretty cool. Oh, I just... All right. I updated my board.
Back on the clock.
Philly is back on the clock.
I'm gonna say this right now. I would never expect Philly and Pittsburgh to trade each other.
Me neither. That's why I'm shocked. I said to you, I'm like, oh, is Danny B on the board? I was like, Dubas is on the phone better than Briere. Like, oh, he is on the phone.
I'm gonna say this right now. I think it's Aitchison.
I think it might be too. All right, Philly is on the clock. We're going to make it for 2 minutes. Not 1, 2. It's going to be a little bit delayed. Okay. The Flyers are making moves. Can we stop seeing the Crosby trade things? All right, I'm very... All right, they must have really wanted somebody here. All right. It should be Aitchison. It should be. Get on the one. All right.
Listen, I just need good players to not go to the Atlantic team.
Well, help. Not really helping you out, but. I fuck with Aitchison. If they pick Aitchison, I'm going to be very...
I fuck with Aitchison.
Or if they get... Honestly, either Aitchison or Smith, I'm very happy with. I will say that right now. Or I'm happy with any of those three. Or... If they go with Carter Bear. And I'm home alone, so I can scream as loud as I want. All right, pick is in for Philly. I'm back to on the bed. Shaking everybody's hand. That's Danny B right there cooking. They must have really wanted somebody. It's going to be the last pick for a little bit.
I found out who was going to be announcing Ottawa's pick.
What's that?
You know, everyone has their own presenter.
Yeah.
Just announced who Ottawa's is going to be.
Oh, okay. I can't believe Charles Barkley did frickin' Phillies. That feels so weird. All right, Flyers are up again. Second pick. Who are they doing? Who's it going to be?
We can 17 announce this one. Oh. Oh.
Ooh. Oh, cool.
Brandon Graham.
We ain't in Philly. We're in LA. Why are they doing these in like a forest, dude?
Just wanted to say, with the 12th pick in the NHL draft, the Philadelphia Flyers select Zach Nancy.
Again, more size for two-way game. Another center, left-hand shot out of Windsor.
My comparable for Nesbitt is Adam Lowry. I mean, he definitely has that style of puck recovery and just positioning.
Dude, what?
Oh my God!
What?
No shot. No Aitchison. No Eklund. Oh my God. Dude, the Red Wings might get Aitchison. Red Wings might get Smith. Evan, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
What? What the hell? You traded 2 first-round picks for this guy. Holy shit.
Okay, and I remember I told you I thought Nesbitt was going to be available near our pick. I'm going to be frank, you probably could have got him at 22.
'12th overall picks are a fucking curse.
Oh my God, 12 overall picks. Z Boyum, Daniil Boot, Denton Matejchuk, Cole Sillinger, and Anton Lundell.
All right, now my girlfriend's team's going to take the player that I wanted. God damn it. Not again now! Oh, I can't take this anymore.
And I tell you this every time. Size.
6'5". I mean, comparisons to Adam Lowry. So another Jet Luchenko is what we're saying.
Well,
6'5". He better.
I don't get it. I don't get it. And the fucking draft room's back. Fuck off.
Welcome, Jet Luchenko 2.0. All right, Detroit is up next. My girlfriend's team is going to take my freaking player. Again. I wanted Nygaard as well last year, and they took them.
Players who are still on the board.
You traded 2 first-round picks for that guy. Wow. You could have gotten him at 22. So the Flyers are done for the night unless they make another trade.
Coots, Lakovich, Spence, Reshny, Potter, Aitchison, Smith. Though all the players could be gone by 21, so I'm not getting my hopes up.
Yeah.
Nesbitt was a Red Wings fan.
Of course. All right. Now I feel a little bit better. Martone, Zegras, Michkov. That sounds elite.
Nesbitt he's a flyer type player though. I'm not gonna.
What? They draft players that are like Flyers. I don't get it.
We need to draft more Broad Street bullies.
Those were 2 picks where I'm just in shock. Well, I was disappointed with
I
Martone.
swear to God, Bobby Clark just goes in there, puts a gun to Briere's head, and says, "I'm making the fucking picks now."
Dude, you traded 2 firsts for Jack. Flyers Twitter is going to fucking explode. And now the guy that I want's going to go right after. Again! Dude.
I think Eklund goes here because it's a Detroit pick. Like, it's a Detroit pick.
Detroit really likes Victor Eklund, but at this point, who the hell knows? Per Cam Robinson. I'm just refreshing Twitter to see the reaction.
So now that Nesbitt's gone, I don't really know, unless Lakovich falls, which I would love. But I never get what I want. So, what is this Detroit meeting room, this big fucking business room?
All right, pick is in for the Wings. All right, here we go. The pick is in for the Detroit Red Wings. What? What? They could have did old-time hockey. That would have been cool. Love to hear that.
Yeah. Where's my pizza?
All right, let's see who Detroit goes with here. Yeah. We don't care about your story. Just announce the pick.
It's like before the Joe. How old is this guy? How old is this guy?
Dude.
All right,
my boss is calling me.
Come on. David, come on.
Bro.
I saw it through the paper before he said it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a great pick.
That's a great pick. Oh, the potential is so there for this kid. Oh my God, look at the group chat with Trevor. How is Eklund still there? Eklund might drop to the
Why
Islanders.
is Trevor crashing out right now?
Bro, Eklund might drop to New York. Oh my God.
I hate how much I love the pick for Detroit. Yeah, I do too. Oh my God.
Yeah, I love this one.
That's a great pick. That's a non-Red Wings type pick.
That is a non-Red Wings type pick. I love that.
Trevor's crashing out.
Yeah, Trevor is crashing out.
I'm so glad we don't have money.
So, still on the board. Aitchison's on the board. Smith's on the board. Coots is on the board. Eklund's still on the board.
Smith and Aitchison are still on the board.
So, Blue Jackets are up next.
13 overall selections in the past. We have Jet Luchenko, Zach Benson, Frank Nazar, Matt Carano, and Seth Jarvis.
Thanks for reminding me. Oh, they're going to the room. No! All right.
We're going to spend time together. What do you mean by that?
What you mean by that? Yeah, Carter Bear, 13th to the Red Wings. Yeah, I like that kid a lot. That's a really good pick. Really good pick.
Bear plays for Everett, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he plays with he'll play with what's his name? DuPont.
All right, 14th overall to the Jackets. You think this has got to be Kashawn Aitchison here? I got the feeling.
Smith.
Maybe Smith. Smith wouldn't be a bad fit either. Tri-City, Penn State commit.
I have Eklund here though.
Okay. If Vancouver gets Eklund, dude.
That'd be great for. So coming up with the 14th pick, past 14 overall picks, Consta Helenius, Braden Yeager, Rutger McGroarty, who were both traded for each other.
Yep.
Isaac Rosen and Dylan Holloway.
Yes. All right, Jackets are now on the clock. I'm going to go use the restroom. I shall return.
It's the block stream now. Chat, what's going on?
No, it's not.
How we doing? How's your day? Bear's a great pick for the Detroit Red Wings. I really do like what he can bring. He's got a high ceiling, high compete level, great motor, good skater, can shoot the puck. I really do like what I see in Carter Bear. I mean, it's a very non-Red Wings type pick. Yeah, I really like that pick. Oh no, it's Trevor. Trevor's here.
All right.
Trevor is here.
Trevor is here. Oh. Pepperson, agent of Sidney Crosby. Told me just now in a message to Rob Rossi. Frank Cervelli retweeted it. In a text message that speculation about Crosby leaving the Penguins are baseless rumors. So there you go.
Yeah, no, Crosby doesn't want to. He wants to. Like I said, he cares more about his legacy as a Penguin.
Yep.
We're almost to the second part of the book. Oh, the second part of the book, which means we're almost halfway done.
I still got Eklund on my first page.
Oh, I meant these are my draft picks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we go to most notable draft pick.
Oh.
No more.
All right. Pick is in for the Jackets. Let's see who they roll with here. I think it's got to be Aitchison. They're crying?
Yeah, he was emotional.
Oh, wow. Who gets Ravensburger? Bergen? I don't know now. I thought Philly would take him, but, I mean, there's still a chance. Pick is in for the Jackets.
Chad, who gets Ravensburg? And I think Columbus, not here, but the next pick. Oh.
Yeah. Meredith Gaudreau. I'm not going to lie. Kind of expected that. I don't want to be, mean.
Oh, how does that mean?
I don't know. Hi, Meredith. Wow, that's awesome. Make her cry.
They're chanting Johnny.
Yeah. Yo, I see Habs Fans TV on the screen. What the hell? What are they doing there? Their team's not even picking. Oh my God.
Damn,
cry,
chat. Damn, chat.
Jackson Smith. All right. That's my boy right there.
Yeah, I like that pick. Good pick.
You know what? I'm putting Penn State down because I don't care. He's in Penn State. Oh, yes. You know, this guy I'm going to be rooting for. First off, he's from Penn State. Love Penn State. Favorite college. But going to Columbus, a team that I've been liking a lot. Oh, I'm a fan of this. I love this.
Here's my thing. I'm rooting for the defenseman to be taken because I think Ottawa can get a quality forward at 21 now, where the board's been going.
That's true.
We've had a few reaches. We've had a few expected picks.
All right, I love Jackson Smith.
Smith fell quite a bit.
Trade up for Eklund, Steve. Trevor wants Eklund so bad.
Why do you want Eklund? You already have players like Eklund.
All right, next up is Vancouver. And the Islanders have 2 more picks. And then we get out of the lottery. So we're almost halfway. We've been live for 2.5 hours.
Crazy because it's been just swimming by so quickly, you know?
Yeah, it's been so fast. Where's Vancouver? I guess Vancouver didn't pick last year, so I have to put them back. I have to put them in.
Last 15 overall picks. My last one of this one is Michael Brandt, Nygaard, Matthew Wood, Jonathan Lecker-Mackey, Sebastian Kosa, and Rodion Amirov. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Don Waddell. All right, sorry for the big Vancouver
I can't log into FanDuel because I think I'm a robot.
Oh. Jackson Smith's a really good pick. I love that for Columbus.
I love that. I love the pick for Columbus. It's a great pick. Who's up next? Who's 15 overall?
Vancouver.
Dude, it might be Aitchison. They need centers, though.
I don't know. I truly don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if they go Coots here.
I wouldn't be shocked either. Trevor, are you still here? He's a champion swimmer, Jackson Smith.
Oh my God, LeBlanc.
What? Why are you laughing?
So they were talking about Jackson Smith going to Penn State, and I think Megan Chayka might have accidentally leaked where Gavin McKenna's going.
Penn State? Oh, Tim must be losing it.
Dude, I will cry. I will cry. I will have literal tears rolling down my eyes. All right, Canucks are on the clock. I'm sorry, I forgot to actually say they were on the clock.
Carbonneau's slipping too.
Yeah, Carbonneau's still on the board. I forgot about him. I mean, I never.
Carbonneau here would be that'd be a direct Besser replacement in the future.
Yes, that would be for sure. So maybe they do go down that road.
I am now rooting for Carbonneau to slip. Come on. Come on.
You got a little bit of time before that, buddy.
I mean, we're only 7 picks away.
There'd have to be an off-the-board pick, so we'll see.
Tim thinks I'm lying to him.
Tim what?
About McKenna. Tim thinks I'm lying about McKenna.
All right, Vancouver. They got their whole office in there talking. Patrick Alvin, who's definitely interesting for sure. About a minute left on the clock.
Overall picks in the past: Caulfield, Larkin, JT Miller, Eric Carlson, Alexei Kovalev, Joe Sakic, Al McInnes, Mike Bossy.
There's been good picks here. Oh.
Picks in.
All right, pick is in. Sorry.
I don't. I think it's Coots. I'll say Coots.
I have a feeling it's Coots too.
Mikel
wow.
Samuelson.
Oh wow. Who was in the building?
I think he's from Europe.
He is. With a name like that, you have to be. Yeah, he is. I heard him talk. I'm like, yep.
Yeah, he's European.
He's the first person to do that.
Yeah, he is.
Congrats to Panthers. Because everybody hates the Panthers.
With the 15th selection in the 2025 NHL draft, the Vancouver Canucks are proud to select from the Seattle Thunderbirds.
Yep, Braden Coots. Good pick. They needed a center. That's why I was like, yeah, they're gonna go down this direction.
I figured he would go here.
All right, we're on to the Islanders for 2 more picks. But first off, Coots has that good upside. Had a good year with Seattle, very good year in the U18s with Canada. Comparisons, Anthony Cirelli is what the best case is projected to be. So there's some excitement there with this guy. So the Islanders have a chance here to go possibly with Victor Eklund and Kashawn Aitchison. He's the billet brother of Korchinski. Wow.
So his 3-on-3 team ends up winning that little mini tournament. They go to the Memorial Cup, and after every game, they're gravitating around this guy, just like everybody has, just like he's doing in Seattle now.
All right. Islanders get 2 straight picks.
Oh my God, the Islanders are gonna get. They might get Carbonneau or and Eklund, Aitchison and Eklund. Reshny, Eklund, Aitchison, Lakovic.
You might get the guy you wanted.
Who, me?
You might. You just might, buddy. He might
See,
drop.
Now you said that, the dream is dead.
I know, that's why I said it. Who are these people?
So we're coming up on officially the halfway point of the draft.
What's the biggest surprise? Gotta be Nesbitt.
I think it's Nesbitt.
Oh, what did I just
Martin
say?
at 5 was surprising. Even Kindle at 11.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back surprises. Oh my God, stop going into the room. Is he from Canada?
Yeah, Coots is Canadian.
Okay.
Come back to the right side of the board is crazy work.
Oh, the NHL just now announced the Dobson deal.
That is crazy work.
Yeah, it's fucking insane to say.
Just take a look and a listen.
All right, Islanders get back-to-back picks. We'll go to commercial break, but the Islanders are on the clock for the second time of 3.
Well, actually,
What?
I don't know who they're gonna go with here. I don't know.
I don't really know either. I think Eklund just feels so weird.
I think Eklund's gonna go here. I'm thinking it's Eklund and Aitchison, or Eklund and they trade down.
Maybe.
Dog right there.
Or they go with, like, maybe they want to go. Well, no, they already got Schaefer. They want to go forward.
They could use another defenseman though.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. I could see him going Lakovic.
So is the party going on in Ireland?
If they go Lakovic over Eklund, that's a real concern.
She is watching, so hopefully she stayed up past her bedtime. Just look at you guys. Yeah, she's awesome. But yeah, I got some buddies back in Floating Stone Lake that are watching right now. Big crew there, but yeah, all the people from Ireland.
Can you turn your TV down a little bit?
This is a
Sure.
big day for
Yeah, it's a little. I can like hear literally everything.
you get drafted in the first round of the NHL. Not much better.
Oh, I'm hungry, and we already got.
I'm hungry too.
We have a whole nother half of the draft to go through.
Yeah, it's awesome. Congratulations.
We've been live for.
We like a draft halftime, like.
Yeah, let's do a halftime.
Oh, they announced the trade, the Dobson trade.
Yeah, apparently they put the
Because
Montreal.
it wasn't
clock out.
official.
No, it wasn't official. Everybody acts shocked.
Oh, it's Lou Dort.
What's that?
Lou Dort. He's a basketball player.
Yeah.
He just won the NBA championship.
All right. Now they officially announced the. Yep, there's the. They have to officially announce it now. Yep, Isles are on the clock. Oh, they reset the clock too. Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, another commercial. Fuck.
We were just in commercial. All right, ignore my clock. It's a little delayed. Wow, all those NHL draft jerseys all around. That's aura. Yep, they just officially announced the trade. Canadians announced it. Islanders will announce it in a moment. I have to get up at like 6:30 too. It's gonna suck. Oh. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe down below if you're new. That'd be very greatly appreciated.
Every time you subscribe, I die a little inside.
Yeah. That is exactly what happens. Oh.
Oh, you get a chance to grow. You can do this again every year. Next year, better not be this fucking long.
I hope not. We've been live for almost 3 hours, and we're probably gonna be live for another hour. All right, pick is in. The pick is in. I can't believe Aitchison's still here.
I thought Aitchison was going to be, I think it was a surefire top 13 pick.
You also got Hensler and Reed on the board as well.
Fiddler's I expect him to still be there.
Fiddler's not surprising. I wouldn't be shocked if he goes like soon though. Like one of these two picks, maybe.
Oh my God, they're in the locker room surrounded by just draft jerseys.
I said that. I'm like,
I know. I thought you were saying, because I have different feeds, obviously, but like, so how many picks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have more jerseys than picks.
it's insane, bro. All right, pick is in. Maybe. Is it?
Pick's in. Let's go.
All right. Mike Bartner. Kevin Connolly. Oh my God.
The dude from Entourage.
Oh my God. There you go. There you go. Victor Eklund to.
Okay, you're slightly ahead of me a little bit.
Oh, I apologize.
You're like a second ahead, so yeah, I figured Eklund would go here.
There you go. Not surprised about that. And Trevor is unhappy. Trevor is unhappy.
Trevor, what it do?
Nah, personally, I think Bear is better than Eklund.
I think Bear is better than Eklund too. I think you are just crashing out for no reason.
So he finally goes off the board. That is all of the top 8 gone. Now, best ranked by the Hockey News. Number 1, Kashawn Aitchison. Number 2, Logan Hensler, still on the board. Number 3, Cameron Reed. Number 4, Lyndon Lakovic. Number 5, Malcolm Spence. Number 6, Justin Carbonneau. Number 7, Ivan Ryabkin. Number 8, Jacob Wozniak. Number 9, Milton Gastrin. And then number 10 is Colin Potter.
So the most notable pick at 16 the past 10 years was in 2016 by the Arizona Coyotes.
I'm blanking.
You know who it is?
I'm blanking on who it was.
Jacob Chikrin.
Yes, that's right. I was blanking. I'm like, who is that?
I'm gonna lie. If we're worried about size, I don't know why Pittsburgh went with Kindle at 11 and not Eklund.
Yeah, a little weird. Little strange, but all right. That's a good pick there for New York.
Oh, excuse me. Stop bringing them to the room. Fuck.
Oh, we don't have the room.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. They didn't do it. You just noticed that snap I sent you like hours ago?
I misclicked on it too. I wouldn't have opened it until a few hours from now, probably. Oh, all right. So that's 16th overall. 17th overall is on the way. That is William Eklund's brother, Victor Eklund, by the way.
So Max just found out that Higgins is a Bruin.
Yeah, Max just found out. We're 2.5 hours in and halfway through the picks. Yeah, 2.5 hours in, halfway through the picks. The building is a third full of fans. The technology issues have been awkward and plentiful. Hard to see a way where we can run this back again next year with a straight face. So,
I'm not gonna lie. I think the COVID draft may have been the best draft. I'm not gonna lie.
the last two were good.
Like I like how in the NBA it goes like this, where it's like it just comes out, they make the play the dun 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 dun, and then they say the pick and they walk off the stage.
Yeah, they have to do this whole thing.
Like if Gary was announcing all the picks, I think this would be a lot better.
I don't get it. They got to do this whole presentation thing like literally no one cares.
I think they're going defense here.
You think they're going D? So that's Aitchison or Reed or Hensler.
I'm gonna say H. Ooh, might be Reed actually.
I'll say Reed.
I think Reed. I think they need a righty.
I'll go
in the
Reed.
system.
I'll go Reed.
I'll go Reed as well.
Oh man.
All right, 4 picks away from Ottawa.
And your guy's still there.
Which is why I'm afraid he's gonna take it right before my pick.
That's
It
always what happens.
It always happens.
Or you'll pick the wrong guy and then he goes right after.
Yeah. Well, I was afraid it was gonna be Nesbitt, but you took Nesbitt for me. So
Yeah, so you're welcome.
I had Nesbitt at like 19 in my mock.
All right, pick is in for the next Islanders pick. So there's shouts not to be a trade this time.
Picks in. Let's go.
All right. Who's announcing this one? Or is he doing it again?
Yeah.
With the 17th overall selection in the 2025 NHL draft, the New York Islanders are proud to select from the Barrie Club.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Phenomenal fucking draft from the Islanders. Even if you couldn't get James Hagens, like, this is still a phenomenal pool. Schaefer, Aitchison, Eklund, alongside Yzerman and Ritchie. That's it. That's...
Hey, he's gonna be your problem, not my problem. Not my problem.
Not your problem, no.
Well, maybe my problem for like 3 games, but like that's not the point. The point is he's on the Atlantic.
I love this. I am
love
a
it.
big fan of what the Islanders are doing here. This is really good work.
There's 3 picks left. Wait, like 18, 19. Yeah, 3 picks left. One of Hensler, Carbonneau, Lakovic, or Reshny will be there.
Okay. Look at you. Maybe even 2 of them if one of these players goes off the board. All right, coming into 18th overall with Calgary.
I'm just going to say 17th overall, the most notable pick. I'll be honest, past 10 years, I couldn't find anybody notable, so I went back 1 extra year. It's Kyle Connor in 2015.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Aitchison's going to kill some people.
Yeah, that's gonna be a mean blue line. What a complete 180 this Isles has taken. So, LeBlanc, we've gotten, I think, 3 right. Actually, no, 4, because I think we predicted
Our
Coots.
final mock is always terrible. I'm not going to lie.
I think 4, because we predicted Coots.
Yeah.
So we got 4 out of 17 so far. Man, look at that pink suit. That's freaking unreal.
Yeah.
That's unreal. All right. All right, Flames are on the clock in a moment. You know who the heck was that? I really think they're going Koreshney here.
Who's it, Calgary?
Yes.
It's Cole Reshney seems like the pick. He's the guy I want, but I don't think Ottawa would take Reshney if he was available anyway, so.
I have the feeling.
They want to get both of them in there to do it.
Why was LeBlanc? Why was Bartner at the NBA draft, but not the NHL draft?
Because the NBA draft's in New York.
Aha.
In Brooklyn.
It all makes sense. Uh-oh.
What is uh-oh?
Somebody just texted me.
No, if I just said it was a trade.
No, not a trade. Not a trade. Not a trade. You will know when there's a trade. Oh my god. The Phillies and the Braves just started?
It's 9:30.
They really waited for the rain delay? I might be able to actually watch the game.
Man, what a draft by the Islanders.
Yeah, already phenomenal. They already got later picks too. Ton of excitement. All right, Flames will be on the clock. I have the Koreshney feeling right here. I just have that. I have that.
I have
feeling.
Reshney. I think it could also be a Blake Fiddler or a Cameron Reed.
Yes.
But I think it's going to be Reshney.
Reshney feels like Calgary. For me. Do the Islanders win the Dobson trade with these 2 picks?
Sure, we'll never know until they've hit the NHL.
That's true. You're right.
I think it's a good start, though.
I don't know. I kind of like these 2. I
I prefer Eklund and A just in not being on Montreal, so.
I kind of like those guys more.
Colin Potter's still on the board.
Yeah, Potter's there too. I was hoping Flyers would get him at one of the later picks, but I don't think that's happening. Calgary has 2 picks. They have this one, and then they have the 32nd overall pick as well.
Colin Potter here could be a pick too. He's crazy fast.
Porter Martone has a Claude Giroux poster in his
Oh look,
basement.
they all have matching shirts.
Of course they do.
That's not in the right shade of red either. Right.
Ugh, I'm hungry, man.
Want to breathe them? Breathe the oven.
Still got so much more freaking.
I know. I'm gonna like crush a pizza after this. I swear. Most recent first round picks: Parek, Gridden, Honzik, Coronado, Zari. We're on pick 18, right?
Roger McQueen is in a helicopter en route to Disneyland. Are you serious right now?
It's 9:30. It's 9:30.
It's in LA.
It's in Anaheim.
The draft is in LA.
The Disney World's in Anaheim.
Yes. It's 9:30 here. What time is it there?
Oh yeah. But...
All right, pick is in for Calgary. I don't know why it's so laggy. I apologize, guys.
Are we lagging?
For a little bit. It's like in and out.
Most notable overall pick is Thomas.
Why did always Lanny McDonald?
Because Lanny had that like stat. Like the
Yeah.
he uses his hands a lot.
All right. All right. There you go.
Yep, great pick.
Cole Reshny to the Victoria or from Victoria Royals to the Calgary at 18 overall. Good pick. Good pick, honestly. This is a kid who has plenty of upside, plenty of offensive style to his game. He can become a guy you can really count on, for sure. So there's plenty of upside there with a guy like Reshny. All right, 19th overall then is the St. Louis Blues, who we'll pick next. Reshny won gold at the Holinka Gretzky Cup, had the most assists in Royals history this past year. And now St. Louis will be on the clock next, right after this.
I like that pick for Calgary, and then we have St. Louis.
Yep, Blues are next after
I
that.
think this could be Ravensburg.
You think so? Okay. All right, well, I guess we'll have to see.
I'm going to go Ravensburg.
So that's Reshny off the board. We're still looking at, we still got Hensler up there, who I knew would drop. I had a feeling Hensler was going to drop. You still got Cameron Reed, Lakovic, Spence, Nesbitt, plenty of other names there.
Holy, we are lagging.
Yeah, we are lagging. I don't know why. It's bad. I don't know what's happening. Looks okay now. For now. Oh, I gotta stand up. All right, St. Louis is on the clock. As go to commercial break on ESPN and the draft stream. I'm stretching. Draft stream is always brutal. Oh, it's so freaking slow. Ugh. I'm waiting for some to go clock. The clock. Sorry, that's lagging really bad, guys. I'm gonna try and I don't know if causing it. Oh, we still got 2 more picks to do. Not even 13. And LeBlanc. What? What is this? Oh.
You not scaring the yet?
It came out between the Flyers, and I'm like, what?
Back into the first.
No. He replied to a comment, and I was like,
Oh, we're out. We're back in.
really want to bring him in the
You know, town 1,200 people.
hot damn. Alright, I don't know what's going on.
Now,
Alright, I don't know what's going on with the stream quality. It is bad. It's not getting better. Like, it's like bottoming itself out. I'm gonna close out this. See if that helps. Alright, Blues for their minute deal.
You can hear us.
Yeah, they
Definitely
hear
not. If you stay hear us.
Ooh.
Say,
Well, I'm gonna end it. It's very late. Yeah.